construction, right? Isn't that crime scene tape? Crime scene tape, do. Crime scene tape, do. Hey guys, is that Todd and Sim Squad and Francisco? Hey Mel, I don't know if anybody can see me, but it'll pop up here in a second. There we go, it just took a minute. Happy Saturday night in spooky old Saint Augustine. Yeah, it's colder in my room, I think, than out here, but it's borderline both. No, that's a different one.
Oh, is it?
That's for the old trolley company one.
Is this the...
Hey, Reese. We are much better. Took a little break. Rob took a little shower. We're all good, like from all of the
Little
nappy nap from all the little like pigginess that we had for lunch. Huh?
There were solid logs coming from that other.
I know, pasta. We had a cheat day today. We're gonna go through major like cleanses tomorrow, but the distillery was super awesome. Hey Sergey, how you doing? Hey Andrea. Oh yay! I hope you feel better soon. We got the whole bunch. There's Miss Vicky. Oh, a lot of Wild One or Wild World? Luli's. There's so much ice cream places and it's cold right now. Hey Craig, how are ya? We are going to back to Ripley's, but I guess we have time. Oh, we could go to the drugstore, like walk them that way, because we didn't go that way. The old drugstore, the Potters, that was cool too. Wax museum tour was cool. The painted lady.
We have to be there
at 8.
Hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you said to be there a half hour before.
Or we could just walk around St. Augustine, or like whatever around there, St. George or wherever. We got time to walk a little bit. Back on the ghost train. Yeah, we haven't been on this ghost train, Tracy, since last year. So, I mean, now we know, right? We did this last year, so...
And
knowing is half the battle.
Yes.
So make sure you guys are sharing this stream out if you haven't already. Is OmegaCon, correct. So make sure you guys are sharing this stream out. Give us a thumbs up if you want to do some cool, fun ghost hunting. Because this is... You guys enjoyed this so much last year. Get your K2 meters, EVP meters, spirit boxes, whatever you got. Break it out. So, let me know if you guys see anything, if you guys are sensitive type folks. Puppies. Yeah, it's such a dog-friendly city. We've seen so many puppies up and down St. George Street, and that's probably why Rob is snuffling too. Yeah, Rob is here. The whole fam is here this time. And we got Scott and Vicky. They've never been on the ghost adventures before. So, like, yeah, after this last year, I was like, I need a K2 meter. I need a spirit box. We did this spirit box in a Haunted Mansion. So we really didn't get anything except for it was actually a lack of, like, signal.
I'm going to get a drink.
Yeah, we could do that. Where's that Starbucks we saw again? They say they got coffee in here. I doubt it's the good kind, but... You know, everything is walking distance, which is nice. Is there anything there I can drink? Like coffee related? Well, they have coffee shops on St. George. Okay, go get it.
What's he getting?
A drink. He wants soda, I'm sure. Well, I want coffee. You got coffee in there?
Huh?
Want a sweet tea or anything?
Iced coffee?
Yeah, but not the very
Yeah,
sweet,
give me
just the normal
iced
sweet.
coffee or something. Oh, wait, 'cause I don't think I can film in there. It's a convenience store. Oh, that's fun. Exactly. I guess they have the whole church thing too going on this weekend. I mean, that's why we could barely find a hotel room. It's popping in St. Augustine. It's just like here. Hey, Carrie, how you doing? It's just like
Right, I mean...
high season.
And there's people everywhere. I mean,
Yeah, like
there's
I've never
not
seen it this packed.
There's not a
lot of live music.
right, an empty spot
Anywhere. Yeah, which is kind of weird because we've come here when it's not this busy. In April, it's not this busy. I've never been here. Well, because they're still doing that Night of Joy lights spectacular.
Yeah, that's what our
trolley lady was saying. They're still doing Christmas. Apparently, Mitch should come here because Christmas is still here. It's not even starting now.
We'll find a Mitch
mystery.
Yes,
Oh, Mitch mystery. Oh, Mitch mystery. But apparently Christmas is alive and well here in Saint Augustine because they're still doing the tour. I should ask them, how long do you guys have Christmas for? Like all the way till February?
It might be all year.
Or what?
No,
it's not.
That's right. You guys were here in April.
In April and March.
Yeah.
We've been here March and April. I've
right.
never seen the Night of Joy, Night of Lights. Night of Lights is what it's called. So, yes. We are ready. Hey, Philip, how you doing? Yeah, we're walking down the street, so a lot of tourists here today. I made a ghost funny, but I'm yes, the Dead Zone. Wasn't it a movie? Oh no, it was a TV series with the Dead Zone. What was the guy from Anthony McAhall? The Dead Zone, when he could see people.
Dexter?
No, that's Michael C. Hall, the blonde guy, the Dead Zone, where he could he's like a detective, and he could see like dead people. It was called the Dead Zone. It was wasn't it based on the Stephen King book? Hey Rob, how are ya? Hey David, how you? Snowing in New Jersey. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm trying to send you nicer weather. It is currently getting brisk. 68 and clear the low tonight is 62, but we got to bundle up because it is cold on the train because there's no walls. It's just cold. What do we get?
Oh, you're fine. Also, you got me a
Frappuccino. There you go. Those are good.
And crackers and cheese. To settle
There you
down.
go. You got to do that. It's all the carbs we ate, but it was good. What's Rob getting?
Diet Mountain Dew, I think.
That's what he gets. Yeah, Mama needs to find that one Starbucks, but there's literally one Starbucks in all of St. Augustine. What are they trying to do to me? I know they have all these.
This here is called the Dead Zone. It was when
Yeah.
Johnny Smith
Yes.
awakens from a
Chris-
coma Christopher Walken.
Yeah, but it was a TV show one.
Walking.
Was it the Dead Zone? No, wasn't it? Am I thinking it wrong? The Dead Zone film, wasn't there the Dead Zone TV series?
Okay, let's look.
It was Anthony Michael Hall, I think. Yeah, 48 degrees in South Carolina. Brr. Let's go play Melinda and have some ghost whisperer moments. Oh yay! Hey Disney Mitch. Apparently Mitchmas is still going on strong here at St. Augustine because they have the Nights of Lights. They're still selling train tickets. So right now it's going on till 8. We might be able to see it when we walk over there because they were trying to sell us more of those Christmas light tickets. But we were like, okay. Oop, I keep hitting the...
Look, there it is.
What?
There's the Night of Lights.
Oh, is that what that is?
Oh no, you're right. TV series. They're on.
Yeah,
TV.
that's the Dead Zone. Yeah, that
and
guy.
I typed in his name, Anthony Michael
Hall.
Hall.
Yeah, that guy. He was in that movie, The 16 Candles. Oh, I love coconut water. Since we're having a cheat day.
For you.
And it's good. It's got good electrolytes. And this is the Disney brand, the
There's electricity in
Zico.
it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he played the TV series of the guy that played in the movie.
Oh, I love
Christopher
my
Walken
new
in the movie.
and I got a new I got a new actual like glass cover. Now it's shiny. Before it was like a plastic cover. Now it's good. Hey guys,
Yep, so now
guys,
we
you got
solved that
combos too?
problem.
I did not get combos.
No, not at all. Come on, y'all cheating. That's all good. Here, you want?
I got Diet Mountain Dew.
I just want you to open that so I could drink.
Diet
Oh,
Mountain Dew.
and combos.
No, it's Diet Mountain Dew. You hush.
Diet Mountain Dew. Okay, whatever you can see. Yeah. Water is good. I love it. I love.
Take the lid off.
Yeah, 38 degrees, 33 degrees. Yes, invest. No, you'll love it. Like I love my Apple Watch. It's like the best thing since sliced bread.
Mine with pretzel.
Why?
I did.
What did you get? Crackers?
Give me that. I'll go
Why?
I'll go buy.
Why don't you like it? What's wrong with
They're
it?
pretzels.
No, these are crackers.
Oh.
What do you mean they're crackers? There's different?
Yeah, well,
That's all right.
Here.
No.
No, let's change. Here's pretzel. No.
Wait, let me eat 3 more before I try it.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Actually, I wanted crackers, and I just looked at mine. Those are pretzels.
I thought you
Nice,
went back
Myra,
because
nice.
You said pretzel settle your
I love the Disney
Right.
Zico coconut water. It's good for you. It's just not keto, but that's why. Oh, hey.
It's not better than crackers and cheese.
Nope. We're having it.
Pepperoni cheese is that.
Yeah, I do love pepperoni, like pizza combos. That's my favorite flavor combos. There's no other flavor. I used to eat those in high school.
Here comes the popo.
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Mom,
I want to be good men. Ain't nobody want to sing that song. Good men. I want to see that. That came out this weekend.
Yeah, they were land-based and not
Others. We've never been here this time of year. Look how busy it is. Like, April is not this busy. Apparently we pick high season. I have never seen this place as
Stayed
popping.
here while they were.
Yeah, they're renovating. Really nice, because now it's one of these, like, fancy hotels, but it's really nice, very modern. They even got a cafe and a bar in there. It's very nice. Via Victor was really, really nice. Did you say hello to Mitchy Mitch?
Hi, Midgie Midge.
Oh, no.
Mitchy Mitch. I told them they still got Mitchmas trees going on over here. There's a Mitchmas shop, look. A Mitchmas shoppy. But they're still doing the Nights of Lights. I'm like, boy, they still celebrate Christmas for a long time here. That's pretty crazy. They still got Christmas lights on their hotel bushes.
I think they're just going to do it right up until Lent.
Lent? Because we came in April, it wasn't Christmas anymore. But apparently they do Christmas longer than Disney does. Now we know.
Lights get shut off on Fat Tuesday.
Yep. Exactly. Hey. Yeah?
There's a Starbucks 10 minutes away.
Word. I'm down.
So
We're walking.
I don't know if that's the Starbucks that she took us to, you know, that we walked past.
Yeah.
But we kind of have to go down some side street.
Where is it? Are we on walking trail? So Castillo Drive is up there, the big main drag.
Well, we either turn down here or...
Oh, we're turning. Tell me when to turn.
Is it 10 minutes walking or driving?
I think driving. I don't know how to change this to walking.
It's far longer than 10 minutes.
I don't know how to change this to walking.
It might be faster to walk than drive. Have you seen this traffic right now? Saturday night, I've never seen Saint Augustine this busy, you guys. We've come here all the time, but apparently not in January.
Once a year.
Once a year. We come here once a year.
That's not all the time.
No, but we've come on the same time of year, I guess. We've never been here when it's popping like this, high season. There's like a traffic jam. I'm like, what? This is so crazy.
Well, part of that earlier was because of
The rally.
Never take us to Starbucks.
Huh?
I said, find the red trolley lady and have her take us to Starbucks.
I know. If we paid for it, we should just get on the trolley. But, like, take me to the Starbucks, lady. Oh, my needs are... Oh, my word. Yeah. A matcha green tea latte. Oh, that would be so heavenly right now. A warm one, actually. Nice and toasty. Warm up your tum-tum before a ghost tour.
I'm actually really good. I think this weather is perfect.
Oh, no, it's good.
Oh,
It's
no,
good.
It is. I mean, I have my little light jacket on. And heck, I even wore this when it was at home.
They finished it. It was like a real rickety trailer. The last time we were here.
I had to change it to where you're walking.
Then you have to do it on Googly, I think. You can't do it on the Waze.
I thought you could change it.
Oh,
that
you
way.
could?
Yeah.
Oh. To walking versus driving. We're trying to find the Starbucks. It says 10 minutes away driving. But you can cut through the little side streets here. And I think it's over there by where we were. It's got to be the... There's Ripley's. Oh, look how pretty it is. Oh, look at all the Mitchmas light. So fun. Because there's two tours. They have like the Old Town Trolley and then they have the Red Train.
It's us.
But we did Red Train. We're walking. These boots. No, we feel much better now that we're more digested. We got a little break.
Walking.
What's all those people going on there? What's that? What's going on over there? Honey, why is there a plethora of people over there? Is there a hot sale? I'm missing them? What's going on over there?
Could that be where the wedding was at?
No, is that the Mitchmas? Oh, it's the trolley, but it's going somewhere. Because we've waited there before. Where did we go?
But the benches are where you wait for the trolley.
Oh, why are there so many people there? I'm just saying.
Did they do your wedding? Remember the people there?
Yeah, it only lets you select private, taxi, motorcycle, or electric.
Yeah, I know. That's weird.
Motorcycle?
There was a sale place right now. Go buy a motorcycle.
It's a concert.
St. George and see if we can find one.
Yeah, well, there's not one there, but it was by the cathedral.
A half mile.
Yeah, where is it? Then Google will tell you pedestrian if you go on Google Maps. Tell me where to go. Just keep walking. Yep. Because I know Google will let you do pedestrian, the Google Maps. I know, but Waze doesn't do people walking. But I know the Google Maps does let you do pedestrian, like make you pick walking.
11 minutes walking.
All right, I can do it.
Are we going the right way?
Are we going the right way?
Oh, we gotta turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go.
Hey, Nishida.
Those are the
Walking direction. Okay. Straight to where?
We're gonna to the next
Corner.
Turner thing up here and make a right.
Got it.
The next turn thing?
2 blocks, make a left.
Oh, it's like a concert. It's not screaming. I think.
Wedding? No.
Is it a wedding?
I said that it might be that wedding.
Oh, maybe.
Why are they all outside?
Yeah. Would I be inside?
Todd, can you Google what the people are doing over there, please?
I don't know. Like all the lights are. I didn't know they still did the whole light thing. This is pretty awesome. Yes.
I did get this on.
Is it still dead? Can you still not see me? Is that what it is? Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm just cold because I'm drinking something cold. Warm matcha. Oh, we're back to the Huguenot Cemetery. Cemetery. I can never say it. I think I'm trying to say crematory and cemetery at the same time. It's not working. Is it part of the ghost tour? Why, yes, it is. We are in Saint Augustine, the oldest city in America. So it's very spoopy. A lot of tours, school groups and such, it looks like. Right on Orange. So you can take many, many pictures, see if you can see any orbs and things. This is the city gates right here in Saint Augustine. And they contain some of the oldest graves. Huh?
I said, no, I heard screaming.
Yeah. This is... Yeah, we'll see what's going on over there. Maybe that's where that night of... Oh! Didn't she say you sing at the top of your lungs? That might be that night of lights thing. Because look, there's a lighted up trolley over there.
Could be.
Because then she say we're gonna. Maybe that's why people are screaming. They're singing. Hey, you sing at the top of your lungs, honey. Nobody's judging you here. Yeah, I bet you that's what it is. It's that night of lights thing. Because it's from 6 to 8. That's what she said it was. I bet you that's what it is. Oh yeah, ding dinging over there.
Shane.
Whoa, get it.
Crossing the stop. That's where we got to turn left.
Turn left. Okay. But it's kind of nice when it's busy because things popping. You know, like popping. Like everything's like open later.
Poppin',
Yeah,
poppin'.
that's got to be it. Look at the little lit up trolley.
This is where we're going to turn left.
Mm-hmm. You just go? There's no like thingamajiggy? Okay. Yeah, it's not the same though.
Same sign.
Yeah, we went there. There's the Potter's Wax Museum and the Authentic Old Drugstore. Wee. Augustina's. Oh, that's the love tree. There's the Augustina's love tree.
Watch where you're going.
There's the love tree, guys. Remember they were talking about that? It's an oak tree with a palm tree growing right through it. Oh, I smell barbecue. Well, dang. Why is that barbecue tasing me? That ain't right. That ain't even right. Do you see the light? Isn't that cool? That's cool. Are we waiting to go into the cemetery? Oh, spooky. Oh, this is the Talamado Cemetery. This is the other one. We went to this, well, we did the other ghost tour, and it talked about the Talamado Cemetery. There's a lot of kids running around in the middle of the night. Aren't they spooked out yet? They waiting to go into the cemetery for real? I want to go on their tour.
Those were ghost tours for the kids.
Ghost tours for the kids. Yeah, that's good. They still have all their little Christmas lights on. This is awesome. I love all their Christmas lights.
I love them too, like in November, December.
It's like, hey, they're like Mitch people. They love it.
Well, like I said, then you can come home with me and drive an hour north, and you can go to Bronner's Christmas all year.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I'm talking seeing Christmas lights still up in Florida. This like 20. That's what I'm saying. That's why you walk everywhere.
0.3 of a mile.
Well, good. We're getting our carbs. Or we can always
Dream,
catch.
I don't think you understand what Jen will go through to get Starbucks.
Well, I'm trying to burn off all the fatness I just ate
You like that, Rob? She's doing this for us.
for our health.
We're going. She's taking us to Starbucks for herself, so that we can burn off all the.
For our health.
Yep.
Yes, for your health.
Appreciate you, baby.
Yeah. But no bakery. I was looking at all of these. They're expensive. No, this is for our
these are
health.
like $400.
$400 a night. Yeah, these fancy bed and breakfasts are not cute. But the best.
That you're gonna sleep in, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, because you're gonna be out all night long. No, we might.
Well, but somebody could say the same thing about staying on Disney property too.
I
That's a
understand.
lot of the reasons why.
That's why we haven't, is because
Yeah.
we're never in the room.
We've been saying
We're never at the resort.
Universal or elsewhere because we're not
Now-
there anymore.
If I'm to go there and use the resort, then yeah. Then that's what I'm gonna
Then
say.
y'all can come to us.
Shame.
Shame.
Shame. Hey.
Shame. Oh, Hanky Hall. Is
This
that
fancy
college? It says Flagler College or
College
the
has
Ponce.
a bunch of like halls and classrooms. And
Yeah,
stuff
right
spread
here.
all
I'm sorry.
what?
She totally. She was
turned
trying
right
to point at something. Reach out to Club Vicky with her bottle.
Hanky Hall. AT&T. Come on, get it together.
All right, come on, they got bars on their windows and people are mad.
Yeah. We are from Orlando,
why you're hearing that.
Florida, y'all. Yep. They were like, hey.
That's all right. I ain't mad at
No judging them with our judgy eyes. They're having a good old time. Good for them. Look how fancy. Yeah, it's the same one we saw today. It's right here, right?
Yeah. You gotta,
Straight? Yep.
gotta walk.
We are over here.
You're so funny, Jen.
That was the one we saw because it's right by the Lightner Museum. There you go. Mitch, this must be your place. They're apparently very Christmassy here because they're going, hey! Oh, there they go again. There they go again. The trolleys are playing Christmas music still. Legitimately. It's still Christmas in Saint Augustine.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit. There we go. I just get what I can. Yeah, but apparently St. Augustine is the thing. Yes, it's very Mitchmassy. And they got, look at that, like that little one, the little golf cart one. But oh, here they come. They're going to yell again. They must coach them to yell around the corner or something.
Golf course one.
Yeah. I mean, they keep their Christmas lights on all year long. Good to know.
Yeah, but you said you were here last year and the Christmas lights were not.
Well, in April.
Right.
Yeah, in April. It's January. So I was like, apparently they keep going. They're selling Jingle Bell Rock. Scott's had it. All right, it's green, y'all. Scott's like, no, ma'am, I'm not having it. Home. This is the most wonderful sight in all of St. Augustine. Oh, that's awesome. It's a Tron car. Oh, no, that's a wedding. We're over there. That's the wedding. We're not dressed for that. Let's do fancy. It's fancy over here. Sorry about that, Vicky. I wasn't trying to kill you there. Good Lord. Mama needs her Starbucks. Thank you, Scott, for the super chat. You want your matcha, boo? You don't want no matcha? Wow. Thank you so much. Starbucks super chat from the McLean family, and you're wearing Starbucks green, by the way.
Oh, see? Michigan State got a representing number.
That's right. Go Michigan State. Go Michigan State. Ooh.
Gotta represent. Oh, my Lord. Oh.
Come on, I gotta smoke. Butterscotch latte. Look how good the signal is in here. Look how good this.
No. Oh, Jen.
Oh, are you guys good? Can you guys see good? Okay. Could I get a venti smoked butterscotch latte? And how many pumps of the butterscotch does this have?
It's 5.
5. Could I get 3 pumps of the butterscotch, and then I'll do another 5 of sugar free vanilla? Can I get that with heavy cream?
Yeah.
And then everything else the same.
You said the 5 sugar-free vanilla is fine?
Yes. And then heavy cream, and then the topping and the sprinkles and sugar all the same.
And what's your name?
Jen, G-E-N.
Anything else for you today?
Nope, that'd be great. Thank
Comes
you.
to 612. Alright, you're all set.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Look how strong the signal is at Starbucks. It's insanity. We're doing awesome.
AT&T servers.
Oh, I did. We walked by the AT&T service. I'm like, get it together.
They cleaned out their cobwebs for you.
Yeah. Gotcha together. Yes, we're making sure you guys are nice and healthy before, but we'll take the train back. Where do we go pick up the train? Oh, we can wait over here. I guess they pick up right here at the Lightner Museum. At the Huzzah! Yeah. Hopefully our trolley driver doesn't make us go, hooray!
We'll fake it.
Yay, jingle bells, jingle all the way. I got this. This is really good. It's got brown sugar, I mean, it's butterscotch without it being rum from the distillery.
That was so fun.
Is Rob gonna watch the Niners tomorrow?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Probably.
I think we should go to Chuck E. Cheese and just spend the whole evening at Chuck E. Cheese drinking beer and pre-processed pizza from other people leaving the house.
Yeah.
People get up and leave and they'll just drink their beer and their pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
Sit down at their table and be like,
Put all the pizza together like that Shane Dawson conspiracy theory. Of course they are. They are gonna do it. No, seriously, they've been planning where to go, but they just want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Is there a B-Dubs by Disney? Where's the B-Dubs by Disney? Because you can just go to Hooters. That's fine.
Wherever Rob says I'm watching it here, that's where I'm going.
Well, you got to find where the B-Dubs is next to Disney. Because that way you could get there early. Well, you can drop us off. And then,
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are we doing?
well, they're dropping us off and then at Disney.
Disney's a big place.
I think we're going to Epcot tomorrow.
fair point.
Whatever. I mean,
Disney's big.
I think we're Epcotting it tomorrow again.
You know the sign on the drive under that says "Welcome to Disney."
I know. Is that where you're
Oh,
dropping?
they're going to drop us on the overpass probably.
The sign on the side that says do not stop.
They're so sassy. I'm sorry. It is just, we're a sassy bunch here. It's my favorite place in the whole wide world. Oh, yay.
You're making a mess.
Yay. All right. Hey, Starbucks just has Wi-Fi. That's why the signal is strong here, too. And look, plastic straws.
Oh, baby Yoda.
Hiring we are.
What does it say? Not recommended in
Turn it on your hand.
Oh,
That's why I'm like,
oh, thank you.
Not recommended for use in hot beverages.
I know, but that's okay. I'm a trained professional. I don't care.
Rob, what I've learned. 10 years?
Yeah, hiring we are, baby Yoda. Oh my gosh. Right? What am I saying here? Baby Yoda living our best Baby Yoda life over here. Right there, that's life, right there, life. Okay. You can go wait for a trolley? Did it spin again? Oh, here, because I stopped it.
you haven't even worn it yet.
Bye, Baby Yoda. Oh, there's a dog. Look at that lobby. Just looking at the lobby and there's dogs. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
It's a little fancy. It's the Casa Monica. It was a competing hotel to the, remember, on the tour. Oh, is it? Very fancy. It's very nice. This is the Casa Monica. Just refresh, y'all. Oh my gosh. It's
Whatever these are.
oh yeah, it's very Mediterranean, Moroccan. Sorry. So we gotta go. Oops, sorry. We gotta go in the middle there to go ride. Oh, it's the Casa Monica Hotel. Yeah. Is it back, Scott, or no?
I'm still spinning.
Oh, that. Can you hold that, babe? I gotta go out and come back in, I guess.
The question is it going to be here and get us there? And
Oh, okay. We just walk. We're just walking. All right.
just walking.
Here, hold
And
that.
We're walking.
Are you guys back? Are we back yet or no? Oh, you're good. You got more leeway, so you're good. You want me to walk on that side of you?
Should we turn up here and watch me?
Yeah. Down St. George Street, you mean?
You have to get back to what? Ripley's? Okay.
Walk this way.
walk the way we came,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Are we back? Are we back? I can't tell if we're
I
back.
think you're back. I think it's me.
I'm not sure.
Do you want to restart your phone? Oh.
I'm sorry. I don't know what it's doing. It's 5GE. Lies and shenanigans. Let me...
I'm doing a hard reset.
It's so
Now they're turning.
weird. Oh.
And now we're all ran over.
Hey, Amen. All right. Oh, I think we're good now. All right, I'll go on that side of you. Was that good? Here, you got plenty of slack. Can you just hold that? All right, we're good. I think we're good. Hi, Amen. You can talk to the people, Sonny. Are we good? Are we good? All right. We're rocking by AT&T again.
Oh, that's right.
Should I give him a? Should I show them a very strongly worded finger? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Full LCD bars. My favorite.
It's still spinning. Oh, have mercy.
We're getting comments.
Oh, there we go. We're coming back. Yeah, we're coming back. I think. I mean, it's saying I've got full green in a hot minute to catch up. We're walking by AT&T. No, I think we're good. We're getting good. We're getting good. We're getting there.
Didn't say anything about that, and I haven't checked.
There's a giant puppy, though. All right. Yep, it's going back up here. Just hang on to it, and I'll give them strongly worded emails. Right here, I might give them.
There's one of the other trolleys that run in this area, the Old Town Trolley.
Trolley this, trolley that. A lot of trolleys here. 18. This is what it is. I'll go in there and dust. I did some high dusting at work the other day. So if they need help dusting their darn data equipment, it's right here. It's the AT&T building. They need to get it together. It's this one you said, right?
Yep.
All the equipment? Yep. I should have the strongest signal right here. Nothing yet, huh, Scott?
I'm still circling, but I think Verizon is not like
The area? Do you have signal? Can you see the stream on AT&T?
You guys want to cut over some?
Oh, we can cut over here, y'all. Yeah. Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity 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 clop. Spoopy ghost. All right, yeah, we're climbing back up.
It's crazy. My Verizon, look at how perfect I am.
Yay, Todd said we're back.
See how rock solid I am?
But you got no signal. It says you're rock solid, but there's a signal.
Yeah, but it won't
This is AT&T building, so I'm sending them strongly worded juju right now. Oh, we ate at, is this the Floridian? We ate at one of these places that's around here somewhere.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep, Rob said he's up. Okay, we're good. Welcome back, y'all. Hey, Josh, how are you? Oh, awesome, awesome. Oh, Myra's clear. Thanks, girl. All right, Mama got her Starbucks. Yeah, we're cutting through St. George Street. We're getting back to Ripley, so... Like, it wasn't that far to drive because everything here is close. It's a 10-minute drive because you get to go through traffic. Casavino. Mama got her Starbucks.
Okay, yeah, I got you up. Honey, are you up?
Yep, she's up.
I got it up.
Yeah.
Rob is up. We're all good. All right. Whee! We passed by the AT&T building too, and in there screaming, "Get it together!" And according to this, I have a great, beautiful signal.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Old Town. We're working on it. We have plans for bigger and better things. We're gonna get it together. We've got the first part of getting that fancy schmancy equipment done. We just have to activate it now. All right. This way, right?
I mean, I'm on a delay.
Streams will always have like a 10 or 20 second delay. Are these spirit jerseys? I'm just saying. Oh, we're getting ice cream? What is it? Are they pins?
Well, they got state pins.
50 state pins and
Oh, look at those fancy light up hats.
They got Niners.
Here we go, Niners. Here we go. Woo, woo. No, you haven't missed it, girl. We just had to go. It's at 8. We just had to go get Starbucks because we had time to kill and walk around and
I want to see what they got football stuff.
all right.
football stuff. They better have a lot of Niner stuff or else Rob's going to have a riot. Oh, that's cheap water. $1.
I know, I see that.
You want the Chiefs plate? Oh, wow. There's a lot. They got Niners and Packers, Titans, Chiefs. We got NBA and NFL. Oh, we got some live music going on. I'm afraid to go in the store. Wow. Oh, yeah. They were saying it's more Clemson than LSU, that spirit jersey from Epcot. But it's very orangey, yellow, and purple. Yep, Lakers colors. Exactly, it's Lakers colors. Yep, that's what I said, too. Florida. Yeah, look at the light up hats. Yeah, they go bling, 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 bling. I'll just stay out here. Oh, I can't go in there. No food or drink. Let me just hang out here then. Oh, look, a trash can. Otherwise known as a table. We'll go look over here. They got some stuff out here that I can look at without having to go in the store. A lot of touristy stuff. $11.99. Boy, these are like good prices. Release the Kraken. Pirate stuff. You see that shirt? It says release the Kraken.
Release that Kraken.
What? Oh, look at the line for pizza. Is it that good? It's still long.
Oh, it was like that when we went to the
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Look, it's an alligator head.
I don't think we're ever going to have pizza time.
Look at the line. Is it that good? Y'all, is it that good?
Every time we walk past it, it's been that long.
It's New York pizza. I love New York style pizza.
78.
What? Oh, thank you so much, Josh. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow.
It goes pizza and then gelato.
I think it's attached. Oh, no, is it?
Oh, is it?
No, they're two different ones. Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Pizza Lotto.
Pizza Lotto. I mean, apparently we need to go. Yeah, we went.
I want to just see the interior.
The interior is really nice.
Well, you maybe.
There's a line. It's popping in here, y'all.
Just walk in and say,
Look at all the Edison bulbs, huh? I can't go in?
no, I just said watch your back.
Oh, I thought you said you grabbed me like I couldn't go in.
I thought you were
Okay.
going to stand in the doorway and film.
No, I was gonna go inside. I wasn't gonna block the hallway. It's very like the Edison, kind of like very like copper ceilings. Yeah. That's so cool. I love the Edison bulbs too. Yeah.
I like it.
Sorry, pardon me. But nobody's going to this place, honey. Is the pizza not good here then? Look, nobody's going to this pizza place.
Amber would love this place, the taco shop.
Oh, we've eaten there. It's good. But look about this pizza place. Nobody there.
They have 3,072 reviews of 4.4 that pizza.
Well, dang, we need to go get some then. Apparently, that's some good pizza.
Yeah, but that's just if you can get in there to get some. I gotta take a photo of this.
This is not a question, this is a statement. One of the best pizzas east of the Mississippi.
Oh,
Born and
cheese
raised in
plate,
Boston,
yeah.
New York, and this is the best pizza around here. It's pretty damn authentic. It's my favorite.
Maybe we'll try and swing by tomorrow at some point.
3,000 reviews of 4.4.
Maybe we should swing by and try it. Did you see
I had
that?
to
Did you see
I had to
the
send Amber a picture of the Burrito Works taco shop.
All it is?
Amber
Yeah.
loves tacos.
Oh, the Burrito Works
Every
taco
time she
shop,
comes
yeah.
home, we made tacos.
Oh, well, why not?
Home of the world's famous UFO. Okay. I don't know what the UFO is supposed to stand for in a taco. Right there on the under the sign for the burritos.
I don't know. Is it like, oh, is it on the menu? Is it their kind of UFO taco, like their special taco of choice?
That's weird.
Oh, there's a menu here. Let's go see what it stands for. Oh my gosh, puppies. Hey, Timothy. Very cool. We're hanging out in beautiful Saint Augustine. Woo! Mama got a Starbucks. UFO taco. What does that mean?
I don't know.
It says it on the window, but what's what is a UFO taco? I don't understand. Oh, right there. Our best seller. It's the Mexican UFO.
Oh.
Chewy, crunchy, cheesy, and so full of flavor, it's out of its world.
Okay.
It's a
so
type
it's just
of
a normal
taco,
taco.
yeah.
It's just how they have it. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
You can get land or sea, so I take it you can either
Fish.
add, right.
Or chicken or something. Yeah.
Nice.
Very cool. Yeah, the city is amazing. Yeah, we're doing the ghost tour again, Mr. Timothy. It's a beautiful. Yeah, I couldn't go inside that shop because of the well, the drinks, no drinks, like the sport
I
shop.
got
Yeah. Maybe aliens made it. Yeah, it's 67 degrees and fair. We're waiting for.
Actually, very nice.
It's very nice. Even but our Michigan people have their coats on. You know how it gets. Florida in the winter. But I have never been here this time of year. We always come in April. I mean, I know you know Timothy from past, but it is popping. They have the Christmas trolley. People are still singing Christmas songs on the trolley. I'm like, they have the Nights of Lights. That's what it's called. It is January 18th, and they're still doing Christmas. I told Mitch this is his place. Apparently, they do Christmas till February around here. Super cool. Yes, it's awesome. The ghost tour. Oh, we gotta hurry. What are they doing?
What time is it?
We got half an hour. We're like 10 minutes away.
Okay.
We're walking. Everything's walking distance. We're not far. We're like right over there.
Oh yeah, don't bring a car. Just park your
Park
car
in the resort
and
and,
then- right,
walk.
and then
yeah.
walk everywhere.
I mean, you want to make sure you're under a mile. Like we stayed at just like there's an Ohana Lodge. There's a Via Victor if you want a little nicer accommodations. The Via Victor is really nice. That's where we stayed the first time. I think it's like a autograph hotel. That's who owns it. So it's a little nicer. There are a lot of bed and breakfasts here. But you want to be.
Tons of better breakfast.
But they were like 400,
Yeah.
500 a night. We're like, wow, that's expensive. But still, our little hotel is walking distance to St. George. We're under a mile. We're 0.9 miles from. So you want to be walking distance. This is St. George Street. This is the main drag. Everything is in and around here. The trolley ticket is really a good deal because Disney Mitch is excited. But you just get a little sticker, and we got a good deal. You just get the red trolley.
Or
you could
green
do it,
one, right. I
or
think
the
it was
green,
right.
Old
I think
Town
it was
trolley.
either one,
But
yeah.
the Ghost Adventure Tour is with the red, so it's the same. They pick up everywhere, but you get for $45. You get the train and then the trolley all day. But the more you stay, like if you want to do a 3-day thing, they have bundles, and it's cheaper to bundle it. You just go straight to the Ripley's Believe It or Not office and buy it there. And the funny thing is the Old Town trolley is right next door. Yes. So if you want to do the green, that's the one when we did the Ghosts and Gravestones tour and they took us to the old jail. That's with that one. They have their own. Yeah, the Ghosts and Gravestones is with Old Town Trolley and the old jail. That's the one we did before. But I've done both.
Right.
And then the red train, the Ripley's Red Train and the Ghost Adventure Tour is with the Ripley's one.
Okay.
So it depends on which one you want to do. They also have the walking pub tour, which is, we signed up for it right here at the end of St. George Street. And that's the one where you have like the hearse adventures. You could even do, like they drive you around in a hearse.
Oh yeah.
No, we did the walking pub tour here. This, the Prohibition Kitchen is super cool, very steampunk, very Edison-like. It's super good, super fun. Hey, LaTanya, how you doing? Hey, hey, hey. What's up? We are at beautiful Saint Augustine. We're waiting to go on the ghost tour. We're meeting at 8. It starts at 8:30. So we're just went to go grab a Starbucks and trying to walk off our... We went to the sub shop, the South Philly. It's good. Everything was delicious.
Phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, they ordered a Philly cheesesteak with extra cheese whiz. That was really delicious. And then you had the chicken parm.
Yeah, the chicken parm and then the
Meatball. Oh, so good. They were all good. All to try it. Oh, it was super good. But apparently we need to try that Pizza Time pizza because the line is out the door, and it's been like that since earlier today.
Yeah, all day.
Line's out the door. Apparently they get 4.5 stars out of 5, and there's over 3,000 reviews. It must be good. It is New York style pizza, so I don't want to insult any of my Chicago ones. But apparently it's popping because there's...
Scott read the reviews that the majority of them are from New York that are there.
Oh,
the
yeah.
reviews were from New York.
Oh, so it must be real legit New York pizza because there's this other pizza joint. Ain't nobody in here.
No.
So apparently they're doing something right. Merry Mitchmas to all.
And this
yes.
taco shop is booming too.
Oh, it's good. We've eaten here before.
Yeah.
We were on keto and we did a taco salad. You can taco salad anywhere you go. You just order
I love salads though.
Right.
So, I mean,
right. Oh, look at the puppy, and they're so pet friendly here.
Holy crap!
He's just holding his
Look
baby
at the
like a
doggy.
baby.
You can't even see his face.
He's a
Those
golden
little
doodle, right?
hair.
Golden doodle? Golden doodle?
I used to be able to pick Duke up like that.
I can pick up my dog because she's little. Yeah.
You can put your dog in your purse.
What are they getting in here? These boys are getting popcorn.
Take her on a string with you.
Oh, yeah.
Pop her head out every once in a while.
They're getting kernels. Oh, you're good. They're getting kernel. Oh, there's a bulldog. Oh, my gosh, look. He's eating too much. He's so cute.
Aww. But they are so
cute. I love bulldogs. I love dogs with mushy, squished faces. Pugs, French bulldogs, bulldogs.
Pugs.
Anything with a smushed face.
Hit in the face by him.
Yeah, like you hit the sliding glass door with your face. Oh my gosh.
And it never fixed it.
It is popping. Apparently January. Look at the taco shop line. Holy moly.
That place is
It smells delicious. I'm trying to give you guys smell-o-vision. The delicious smells that we're getting from the taco shop is... But we've eaten there before. It's good. We did the taco salad. It was delicious.
Dylan's the one telling me to do it.
Prohibition Kitchen is busy. They had to wait.
And that looked really cool inside.
It's really cool inside. We sat and did deviled eggs. So we were on keto. We did deviled eggs and Brussels sprouts.
Okay.
They have the roasted one. We sat on the second floor. Live music, Edison bulbs, copper tin ceiling. So it's the whole...
Now, do you guys have Brussels sprouts at...
No, we used to.
Okay.
We used to.
I was gonna say, 'cause
We
I thought
did.
you
We
guys
did. Last year. We did.
I thought you guys
We're back on the green bean and shallots thing right now. I'm like, I don't want no shallots.
I'm not a big fan of onions, so
Yeah, make sure you guys have your K2 meter. I don't know what kind of popcorn these guys are getting over there.
I don't know.
What are Rob and Scott up to? I mean, they had bourbon cherry popcorn. I don't know what kind of popcorn they're getting.
I have no clue.
I never liked popcorn, until
love-
Rob.
right.
No, but it had a flavor because maybe it's a Chicago style. I do love Chicago style popcorn. The half caramel, half cheese.
Oh, the one that has a 3 divider in it?
Yeah, but just the
Caramel.
two. Chicago apparently is just cheese and caramel. I didn't know that's what it was called.
Oh, see,
But I was like, they
I
sell it
love
like
caramel corn.
that. Oh, me too.
I can literally eat it just...
Oh, yeah, tacos. I'm gonna look at the line for the taco bar. Here, I'm gonna walk it real quick to the pizza place.
Oh, yeah, guys.
I mean, we're gonna walk over there and smell it. I'm like, the line was long, 2 hours ago? When we were here 2 hours ago, the line was
Before
long.
we checked into the hotel, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was before we even checked in. The line, they had a line before dinner. Yeah, and now that it's like, wow. Look, the line is so long. You think they were waiting for Rise of the Resistance or something?
I know.
Oh,
It's like
gelato.
boarding pass.
I know. Oh, it is attached. It is one restaurant.
So they are combined.
They are combined. It is one restaurant. But apparently, this is where to get pizza in Saint Augustine. It's called Brick Oven Pizza Time. Oh, Heather says hello. Wow, look at the line. This pizza's popping. Yeah, it's been like this for hours. Apparently, we're missing something. Jeez. Oops, sorry. Apparently, we're missing something with that New York style pizza.
See, I would have walked.
Frederick Douglas, what's up, Heather? You would really love this place. There's so many doggies. Oh my gosh. Hi there, princess. I love bulldogs. They're so puppy friendly. There are puppies everywhere. You can bring your dog everywhere. That's why I wanted to bring Ryleigh Rey one time, because they let you take dogs everywhere.
Right.
You know, to get over her anxiety, because she's so like antisocial. I don't know what they're making.
They're right there now.
Oh yeah, they're still in there. The taco place is popping too. Look at the line. Good Lord. They've got the world famous UFO taco. Yeah, we need to take you guys up here. You and oh, you got Chicago style. Yes. Is it Chicago? Yeah, you did. Wow, they have every flavor. They're Chicago blend. What did you get?
I got Cool Ranch and Cheesy Cheese.
Oh, Cool Ranch and Cheesy Cheese. What's up, Emery? Mmm. Oh my gosh, it tastes like a Dorito. It does taste like Doritos.
Quit wasting it.
Give it to the dog.
That was 19 cents.
Well, dang. All right. I thought you guys keep walking. Keep walking. We gotta go.
Yeah.
We got cheesy cheese. We got 250 flavors of popcorn. Now, Peter would love this place, and Heather would love this place. Whoa, popcorn.
I got the same. Cool Ranch and cheese.
Awesome. Yeah, we're doing awesome. Having a good time. We had to take a little nap after our lunch and a distillery tour, which I think Scott would say is the highlight of his trip.
I could do a vacation at the distillery.
Just come back and go back and get another tour and come back and go get another tour.
To find the world famous distillery fields in the United States. Don't they have them like wine fields, just distillery fields?
You okay?
I'm choking on my popcorn.
Do you like it?
I like that. It's so pretty. Oh my God, they making a special popcorn blend in there? But apparently we're missing something with that pizza. We better go try it. The line was Pat Ben and Jury's. I'm like, good golly, what kind of... Oh, is that the train? Train. Oh, are we getting on again? Are we hopping on?
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Celebration. There's another one coming. All right. Woo! I see they're all having a party train. We're going on the special black train because we're going on the ghost tour train. This spoopy one. That's the one we're going to. But this little piece of land is Spain. And I'm going to tell you, look kids, Big Ben. Look kids, it's Spain. It's Spain. But this little piece of land belongs to Spain.
I just can't get right.
I know.
I just can't get right. I just can't get over it. I can't get right. Look, kids, Big Ben.
Mm-hmm.
I love that movie. It's so funny.
The kids, yeah.
When he keeps driving around, you know, and that's all he keeps saying. Look, kids, Big Ben.
Big Ben, yeah.
Big Ben.
Whenever I go on Peter Pan slide, I always go, look kids, Big Ben. And nobody, well, okay, not nobody. Some people get it. Some people are like, what movie are you talking about? Like,
Well, yeah, the certain
Vacation.
generations, they just don't
but you've never seen any of the vacation movies? Yeah, we ate here before, the Florida Cracker Cafe.
Is it good?
Yeah. Oh, he's a pirate. Arrgh. Arrgh. Oh, this This Barbie popping over here. Don't be dropping those kernels, right? They're 19 cents a kernel.
He wasn't very,
Piratey.
yeah, I said art matey and he goes, matey.
What? Was he not supposed to be a pirate?
He said it wasn't proper. Matey.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's a buccaneer? I don't know. maybe it's a buccaneer thing. I don't know.
Could be.
But it's pirates. That's who, like, they got raided by pirates 3 times here. We heard that on our tour.
Unless she wasn't an accurate tour guide.
Famous crepes, soft pretzels. Place is popping. I never seen it. April is not this busy. I swear to you, it's not. Apparently, we need to come in January during high season. No wonder everything closed at 8 o'clock when we were here. We're like, it's 9 o'clock. Why is everything closed? Because apparently we came at the wrong time of year. But yet, actually,
You're living to learn.
but not really, because then, like, I mean, yeah, you got your hotel cheaper because it's not season,
Right.
but everything closes earlier, and you don't have the Mitchmas train.
Come on, everyone.
Yes. Choking on my popcorn. I'm like, no, I'm good. They do have those Whetstone chocolates up here, but not the tour. You just can buy them. Taberna de Caballo. The Colonial Quarter Seafood Company. I never met seafood I didn't like. They have a sheriff's ghost walk. More for me.
It looks like it's all fried chicken.
Oh, it's fried seafood. That's no fun. I like it like fresh. It's very touristy but fun. Like, not really touristy. You have that kind of old towny feel. I just like it. Who?
Well,
Oh.
Eddie and Lindsay.
Oh yes. That's so funny. They fly in the 25th, the day we leave.
Scotland.
Oh.
The one that, we met at last year at the mall when we were supposed to go to where were we going? We're going to Character Warehouse,
Oh, yeah.
and we ended up
We're meeting them later for dinner at Cheesecake Factory. And all
Got
of a sudden,
it.
here they come walking through those food courts.
the mall.
Oh, that's hilarious. No, but it's awesome. Dole Whip, y'all. You don't have to go to Disney. You can go get Dole Whip in Saint Augustine. We got, show them your flavors, honey. What is it called? You showed it on there. It's called Cheesy. Oh, no, Doritos, Cool Ranch, and Cheesy Cheese. Because it ain't just cheese. It's apparently cheesy cheese. Oh, we've been in here, too, the last visit. We did the oldest wooden schoolhouse in the United States of America. It's very cute and fun in there. It was just a little tour. It's like $5 or I forget, $5 or $6 to go in there. The little wooden schoolhouse.
Oh, okay.
But like they even live there and everything. Oh, there you go. Watch the live game here every Sunday. Augie's draft. But we have to be back in Orlando by then, so. Al's Pizza. They don't have a line as long as that New York style pizza place. Pepper Palace. They sell a lot of pepper there. We're going through the city gates yet again. It's our Lyft driver, Uber driver. Puppies! We're going through the
Ooh, that's a bright light.
city. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's another bright light.
They got to know when they're coming to breach the wall.
Yeah, but
Breach.
last time there was a bright light, I almost tripped over the step.
Right? Yeah, I'd never seen this place so busy in my life. Apparently, we always come at the wrong time of year, or like less busy. This is like
I
popping.
cannot believe this is just.
There's children.
That's how you get a new.
Oh, there's the train. Oh, there we go. They got the music going.
What's your
Oh,
pleasure?
Snowing bad in it. Oh no.
Go.
We're having a party by the Huguenot Cemetery.
This is when I tell you
Oh, they're doing the ghost tour with the kids. That's so cute.
it wasn't haunted.
It's a kid's ghost tour.
So should you turn around and be like, everything she's telling you is a lie. It's really all haunted.
Yeah, it's all haunted. The whole city is haunted. But again, we're walking by the Huguenots.
$5 more, I will tell you.
Huguenot Cemetery. If I lived here, I would definitely be a tour guide. It was a dark and stormy night. With sound effects included.
A little water bottle.
Make it like a
One of the metal
40X.
things that you can bang for lightning.
Yeah, exactly. The Death Star, yeah. It's like the Death Star.
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
We should have reenacted that earlier, Rob.
Totally.
I could have been Darth Vader and I bounce off the wall and spin out.
Oh my gosh. We need lightsabers. All right, we're going to Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum. Getting ready for, yep, we are 20, see, we're on schedule. Got to be there at 8, so we're here.
Me is walking next to this road while people are flying by at 45.
Yeah, don't get like clipped by the common right at Christmas songs here. Listen. They're still singing Christmas songs.
Are they just singing down to the village on Frosty?
Uh-huh. That's a Christmas Night of Lights thing, remember? Night lights, lights of nights, or night of lights. Yes, night of lights. Oh my goodness. Oh, goodness gracious.
No, seriously.
They were turning. They weren't paying attention.
And you're hauling briskets. You need to slow down.
No, they got to be from the northeast route.
They honk. The Sanderson sisters? Oh boy. Ruby says to watch out for the Sanderson sisters. I put a spell
I think as
on
long as
you.
I don't do the black flame candle, we'll be okay.
That's right, that's what she was saying.
Actually, I probably don't qualify to work for the black flame candle.
Oh, she said keep an eye on Scott since he's saying he's not barely 21 that he may try to light the black flame candle. He's not buying it. He's not buying it.
Scott qualifies.
He's not buying it. Well, nobody's buying it. Ruby says that you might try. Nights of Lights. Oh, did you want to see a statue of David?
No.
No? Rob said no, you can't see it. But there is a giant statue of David around yonder bushes.
It's correct.
And they've got even disco lights on. Poop poop. Oh. Oh, we can take pictures underneath that thing. That's cool.
How do we get over there?
Oh, that's where we're going because we got to wait for our tour. We got to check in here. Here, we're going to go inside this wooden house that's made out of one log. It's a giant log made out of a giant log. It's a giant log made out of wood. But it's a
One of those holiday things that you keep sending to other people.
Oh, the Choco log thing. Oh gosh, from France in Epcot. It was terrible. A 4-room house, hand carved from a redwood log.
4-room house.
Believe it or not.
Over 1,900 years old and we cut it down.
And carved it into little toy horses that we could give to children.
Watch out for the steps. Oh, cool. We got a kitchen. We got a.
Oh, this is locked. I want to go in there.
You got a.
Remember,
Something.
We're only 4'11".
Yeah. Paul Bunyan Bar. It's a bar. Oh, this is the tree. Wow, massive. Oh, and there's a fireplace. Ew.
I don't know if I put a fireplace in a tree, in a wooden tree.
But it's faux, y'all. Watch your head. Rob just whacked his head.
Trees are anything but wooden. Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that.
Is that the world's largest pine cone? I'm not sure.
Okay. So we can't get cell service out on the street.
But you can get cell service inside a 1900-year-old tree. We can get service in the tree, y'all. Just saying. Oh boy, this tour be popping tonight. All right, we can walk them through like the gift shop too. We got time. I mean, we gotta just check in. All right, let's get out of these people's ways. We're here. This is where we're supposed to start the tour. We begin and end the tour here. So this used to be a hotel, and the very famous murder happened here. We will do this in the dark later. But I want to take a picture right here. Look how cute. We have to check in here, because I remember from last time. We have to check in here. I hope we get the cool guy we had last time, because he was cool. Look how cool these fancy lights are. So fancy. You are so welcome, Mindy. It's one big log home.
The dance line, you know, like they used to have on Soul Train.
Can you take a picture of cats and boots and cats? Oh, yeah.
Take a picture.
I want to take a picture. Make sure you're... Well, you might take it with my camera?
It's just a shower.
Here, I can put them down on the table, or...
But I can.
Yep, hang on. I'm going to take you off.
It's the first time I've ever held it.
It's heavy.
Okay,
Normally-
just that spin, so don't.
No, I know.
There you go.
Normally it's down and I just talk.
Remember to go give us streams a thumbs up.
Right, that's
Yes.
what Heather said.
Amanda. Lorian.
Lorian.
Amanda Lorian.
Baby Yoda Show.
Hi, Ruby. Yes, it's Vicky taking over right now.
Hold on.
Quit moving. It's just taking pictures. It's not focusing or nothing.
You got to use your finger to autofocus.
Well, I did that, but when I touch it, it takes a picture.
Hang on, let me fix it.
Every time I touch the screen, it takes a picture.
Here. Okay, try that, and then use the shutter.
We were on our way to a 911 call at Little Caesar. Someone ran a red light.
Get some good ones. Rob is a very good Instagram boyfriend. Let's check those shots first, though. I don't think they had anything on there. What? Wait. You sure you took pictures? Oh, you did. Okay. Oh, that's not even out of focus. That's not even in focus. There you go. He got a couple. Sorta. Nope, not in focus.
If I do remember correctly, they are very big on promptness, so...
Over here.
Well, no, I mean, if you go in before 8 o'clock, they tell you to come back in like 5 minutes.
We can go sit down if you want, or we can.
Hang on, don't go very far without that.
I'm gonna go sit at the table.
Sure, take another picture. I'm not selfie myself. Ah, there we go. It's backwards. I get confused. It's hard to do a selfie.
Let me do it. Let me do it.
Oh, it's doing that whole
Opa.
taking a picture by itself again.
Wait, take off my
Yes, Mitch, you should have heard the trolley come by with the Christmas music going and everything.
Yeah, it does have the auto thing. How did it trigger that? Oh, there you go, the touch. Yeah, I don't want the touch shutter because it's silly. Oh, yeah, they did. Here, that's fine on that.
I know, Mitch. I know you do. We tried to find you a big, tall Christmas tree, but, you know, all our walking, we couldn't find one.
What, a ghost? A Mitch was...
Everybody that's here for the 8 o'clock ghost train, please join me on the Beyond Holding.
Let's get it before it's not gettable.
Welcome. Welcome to Ripley's Ghost Train.
Or should we just look skinny inside?
My name is Bishop. And I shall be your ghost.
All right, hold on. One more. All right, now what? All right. That one I got your hands in the air. Hold on. All right.
Okay, I think I hear him.
All right, we're good.
I hear him over there talking about the ghost thing.
Oh, okay. Should we check in?
Until 8 o'clock.
Is it at 4:30?
It's only 7:51.
Oh,
Oh, did we get in line or are we too early? Okay,
Oh, it's right
thank you,
there.
ma'am. Good beer.
Oh.
Don't want to lose your popcorn. You're gonna put the backpack back on. I'm getting ready. I know I'm like 50-pound weight. Here.
well, I don't know. Should we go check in?
I don't know. Rob's over here.
They're talking about the ghost thing,
Oh, okay.
so that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
This is where we're going. The Ripley's Ghost Train Adventure. Yes, we are. Oh, geez. There's like a...
Looks like you guys are on my next tour. It's still gonna be just a few minutes before I check them in, okay? There's 2 of you?
Well, yeah, there's 2 of us, and then Jen. Are the tickets under you or Rob?
Rob.
What's Rob's last name?
Just hang close, but I'll call your group in just a second.
Thank you.
Whoa. That's cool.
Look at this one up here.
Looks like you are on my 9:15 tour.
That one's cool.
That's
Whoa.
what time you're gonna check in.
Castle
So,
Warden, that's
we'll
what this
check
is
in at
called.
8:45, and then around 9 o'clock, the ghost tour guide comes down and starts talking. You're in the right place, though. You'll just come back and turn it.
But you said it'd be 9:45 for the exit story?
9:15, I believe. Yes, 9:15.
So when I come back up here, did they say check in?
Yeah.
What time?
8:45.
I know, that's cool.
I like the hat. I love all these.
The little
Look at the little bunny.
spooky bunny gets.
Look at this.
Oh, look, they have a mug. That's cute. Ripley's Ghost Tour, Saint Augustine. That is so cool. Now, we had such a good time last night. We came back again. And last time we came back for more. So I'm super excited. All right, we'll come back out. Watch your step, Vicky. Almost done killed myself on that thing. All right. Yeah, in a couple of minutes we can check in.
Yeah.
They have chicken?
Couple of minutes,
What kind of
yes. I don't know. Look, they've got Christmas lights still.
Read it. Just the one where she commented.
Yeah, she did a heart.
No.
Well, yeah, and then I read that.
Yeah.
How did she...
Who follows me? What? The what?
Did you
Ghosts?
not understand when she was talking to me yesterday?
I have no idea.
Show yourself. Yes.
I mean, she never asked, so I didn't say anything, but I just assumed that she thought we were here already.
The Mitchmas lights. But it's pretty. They've got the, well, we can't show you the David statue because it's an anatomically correct one.
It's not for this street.
It's not for, yeah, you gotta cover your
Technically,
eyes.
It could fall under artistic. But
Yes. I just showed them like his
You
feet.
can only, you can only.
And then I go like this and I show them the
Right,
top.
you could-
Yeah, I
yeah,
could do
you
that.
can-
I could like skip the middle bits.
ask Ruby if she would like a picture.
Ruby, would you like to see the giant David
And
statue?
I will send it to her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think he could, yeah, she'd appreciate that.
Okay.
I think she would. I think she would.
Well, you gotta hurry up. No dilly dallying. Oh, Dad's coming with you.
I'm coming. We're going to show you all this. Cover your eyes, kids. All right, refresh, y'all. That wasn't a ghost. That was just
Scott.
no, that was just getting kicked out of YouTube again. Oh, there you go. I could do them a side view. A side view, y'all. Can you see it? Can you guys see me now? We're good. We're good. No, there's no actors here, sweetie. It's not this. This is a different tour than that. Yes.
See?
Jen, Ruby said LOL woo woo.
Nah. Because it's a giant statue of David. Show them toes. Toes. Ghost. Toes. I do, and it's in one of these sides. One of the side pockets. It's either the, yep, you got it. Thank you. But there you go. It's a giant statue of David. I'll just go sideways. That way you don't get to see any of the anatomical parts. It's a disco David. I need to. Can you change the fuel rod really quick?
Yep.
Whatever's done there. If that one is done,
Yep.
just chuck it into the main compartment. That way I know it's done.
Big main compartment.
Yeah, that way we know it's
Okay,
done.
And then what do I do?
And just grab one of the ones on the side.
All right, you're good.
David, the statue of David, like the one in. Is it in the Louvre? The Louvre, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're good to go.
Yeah. It's a statue of David. There you go. Just like the giant one, Michelangelo's David. I think it's in the Louvre Museum in France. Are we checking in now? Is it time? It's 8 o'clock. We can check in, kids. Yeah. That's why long ago I went ahead and got YouTube Red or YouTube Premiere. Then I don't have to worry about the ads, and you get to help all the creators in your life because they automatically get credit for all of the ads that you watch. So that's super cool. And if you have YouTube Red, you watch YouTube, or YouTube Premiere, they call it now, you don't have any ads at all. This is so pretty. Are we checking in? It's 8 o'clock, y'all. A las 8. I'm all caffeinated and ready to roll.
We have chicken? Wait. Walk away from that. Right off the table.
Oh, I've done that too. Shame.
We'll be right back.
We're checking in. Yeah, I showed them the side view, Vicky, so you don't have to have the full frontal. We're not trying to do the full frontal here, just a little side
We don't want to
view.
get suspended or banned or anything.
No.
For showing art. A piece of artistic art.
Ruby's heart is beating fast now. Oh, Ruby, I can't. You're cracking me up, girl. But we had a good time at this tour last time, so it was a dark and stormy night. But we got the fancy popcorn, and it was Doritos Cool Ranch. It does taste like Doritos and cheesy cheese. And did you guys get the same thing?
Yeah,
They got Cool Ranch and cheesy cheese.
Yep.
I thought they got something good, like Chicago style.
Well,
I like
been spicy. That's probably why he didn't get it.
No, it's not spicy.
Oh, I don't know.
Chicago style is cheese and caramel. Like half cheese, half caramel.
Oh, that's right. That's what you were saying.
Yeah, it's good. But I like more caramel than cheese.
I'm telling you, I love caramel.
It's so good.
By the bucket. I can just...
This used to be the Castle Warden Hotel. So if you type in Castle Warden, it used to be a hotel a long, long time ago. And they're going to tell you the spooky history of this hotel. There was a murder here, so just hang tight. I can't spill all the details. Make sure you guys are sharing the stream out if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up. Share the stream out. Anybody, your ghost hunting adventures. Yeah, it used to be called the Castle Warden Hotel. Kind of looks like a castle, but couple of famous murders. We're getting meters. We're getting all sorts of ghost hunting equipment here. So we're pretty excited. I hope we get the guy we got last time. He was super good. Chicken. Oh, check in, not chicken. No chickens here. Don't make me turn this log house around. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go down over here and show you. Oh, the gift shop's still open, I think. You'll see it. It's a spoopy train. Open at 9. Probably need to go potty before we go, right? You can take your picture in front of this thing. Super fun.
Saint Augustine Florida. I got this for you. Next time I gotta be good, you know what? They only see me before I get out of the parking lot. So when we get out of this parking lot, guess what? It's just you
80 minutes.
and me. 2 rules.
We got a gift shop.
Be safe.
We need to go potty after all.
You know what? I am. If you don't have
still
something
open.
with me, I'll go tell you.
The ghosts. Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry. The ghosts never bother you anyway. Yeah, they're doing the little Christmas tour, I guess. We're going on the spoopy train one. Hey girl, how you doing? Oh, we're getting ready to go on our ghost tour. You too? That was our trolley driver from earlier. She's super cool. I look at the giant Jack Sparrow. Did you see the giant Jack Sparrow? That's so cool. I took a picture of it. It's on my Instagram, so make sure if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, please do. It's in the description box below. I'd definitely appreciate it. I post a lot of really cool pictures in there. Fun stuff. Yeah, they're checking in now. It was a dark and stormy night. I need to go to the little streamer rooms again.
I know, I'll have to go.
I saw our trolley driver. She said hi.
Oh, Mary. Wasn't that her name, Mary?
Yeah, I think so. You want to go over there and take turns? The thing is still open. I'm afraid it's going to close. You know what I mean? The gift shop?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll go over there. We'll just tell them, hey, we had to go potty. They'll find us on the stream. Or not. We'll just tell them.
I don't know. I have Scott's phone.
Oh, I'll just tell Rob. I'm like, we're going to go to the little streamer's room. I'll just peek my head over. Yeah. Just give him his phone back, and that way they know where we're at. Because we want to go to the little streamer's room before we go on the ghost tour, because that's scary. We don't want to be spooked. I want the spirit box. Like last time.
Did you see the line for the check-in?
Oh yeah, it's long. That's how it always is.
Well, Rob was up front. He's already
Tucked in.
Yeah, he's finishing, and then Scott was right behind him.
Cool.
And I'm like, we're going to the gift shop.
Yeah, we're gonna go potty.
Right, and to the little swimmer's room.
Yeah, so we gotta do it now. I wanna go and get spooked. You know. Thanks. All right, why don't you?
I told him that I apologize if I was spinning them around too fast.
Oh, that's okay. That's what the gimbal is for. Oh, there's baby sharks. Baby shark doo-doo. No. I'm gonna... Teeth. It's just a lot of kitschy stuff. A lot of toys. Baby shark. Baby shark. It's a giant shark's not quite. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. She did awesome. We love her. Vicky, take over. You got it, Heather. See, we need to come up here, you, me, and Peter. We need to come up here and do, like, a trip, because I think y'all would enjoy all this. This is so fun. You need a vampire killing kit right here. Holy water, essential oils, pistol, silver bullets, garlic oil, wooden stake. The Bizarre Wars. It would be so fun. You guys would totally enjoy it. Ninja unicorn. It's so fun up here. It is so fun up here. It is just one of our favorite places. And to actually do Ripley's during the day, not just at night. It's more spoopy at night. It truly is spoopy at night. Ooh. Shiny shark. Oh, did you see this? Yeah. I'm into fitness. Fitness, whole pizza in my mouth. Sorry, I didn't say that. Right, I am not into the proper tempo with my jokes today. Yeah, I'm into fitness, whole pizza in my mouth. There you go. Bottom bump. Timing. Join the shark side of the force. That is so cute. Yeah, instead of it, warmer. That's true. Octopus. I had one of those for dinner last night. Little baby one. I know. Try not to be. Oh, those are cute. Teapots with the rose. I love the glass art. Jellyfishes. It's Kokomo. Beach Boys. Right. Jamaica. Wow, you need some bling, y'all? I got bling for you right here. Bam. Bling. That's some hardcore bling. Oh, because we don't have enough pixie sticks. We gotta... Oh, these are those ones with the crickets and, crickets. You could have ants. And then you could have scorpions. Oh, yeah. Ant wafers. Little cricket snacks. And then they have larvettes, little worm snacks. That's just gross. I'm just telling you, this is like weird stuff you find in the gift shop, but yeah, no ma'am. These ghost books, though, I am down with that. Old Saint Augustine. Oop, thank you, ma'am. I gotta give Rob his. They're
still not in here.
All right. No, well, we gotta go. No, we can't go. They're not coming in here. We gotta hold the line out there because we gotta get in. We're waiting for a train, girl.
You coming through?
Coming through the other side. He's gotta have her like our meter, our little pen or K2 meter or something. Yeah, it's just a little kitschy gift shop, you know.
I don't see him in line.
Maybe they're. Oh, they're sitting over there.
It's posted them alive.
What are you guys doing? Rocking on the rocking chair? I thought you were supposed to be in line.
Everyone's gonna get on, right?
Yes. That's my popcorn.
I
You
know.
trying to give away my popcorn?
No.
My popcorn.
But I want to have good seats. I know it doesn't matter, but if we're.
Every time you get off and get back on, you get a different seat.
Oh, no, I know. What do we got? So we got a K2 meter. We got some ghost hunting meters.
And a laser pointer.
And a laser pointer. Uh-oh. What do you got with that? What do you do with that?
It's the grid.
Oh, the grid. Ooh.
You've been dead for years.
No, you don't.
Just gave me one. You want to rip me in line?
See, if
How
you,
did Rob get two?
Rob sweet talking. He batted his eyelash.
Ooh, Tracy says you can download an app for your phone that's like a spirit box. It's called a Necrophonic. It's like $10, and it does like it does what a spirit box does.
You know that I can go to a building
Yeah.
and get all the alcohol I want for free?
Yes.
We would do that.
We would do that. No, I know. I know you would do that.
It's legal. We should totally do that.
Yeah, we did that.
Tonight, tomorrow morning.
Whenever,
halftime
again,
of the football game.
you're like, free alcohol, you say?
All the lady said is all we got to do is leave, do a circle, come back, and we can get more. It's unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, Ruby says we should buy those worms, and then whoever says like a word, then you have to eat them. Those crickets and worm snacks in the gift shop.
Oh.
That would be a good challenge, Jenny.
Wow.
Eating crickets and worms.
You're going to start eating some crickets and some worms.
Oh, we did those jelly bean things. What is it?
Oh yeah, those are better. But they had like crickets and worms in the gift shop. Rob's like, I'm not hungry, no thanks.
Couldn't put anything else in his mouth.
They're not trying to jump in his mouth, is what he's trying to say. Those crickets are not trying to jump in his mouth. Oh, they're having fun on that train. Apparently it's
I'll ride the train.
Woo, woo, and ride it. Choo choo.
We need a rocking chair. Don't we have a rocking chair?
Yeah, the one that was in Amber's room. But did your mom take it when she moved? When she went to California? Did she take it? Who's your grandmother?
I was in David's and Amber's room their whole life.
Right.
That's true. Tracy said crickets and worms are keto, just saying.
All right.
And she can eat all the crickets she chocolate covered, peanut butter covered.
They weren't even covered. They were just like in a bag.
She can eat them.
Crickets.
You know what else is keto, Jen?
Protein.
Butter pecan rebel ice cream.
True.
Keto ice cream.
So would you rather eat the crickets and the worms or the butter pecan?
No, butter pecan.
So,
That
see,
ice cream was nasty.
I've been I've been assaulted for 6 months about my love for butter pecan rebel ice cream. And you'd rather eat that.
Heather says, well, I have to go when it's warmer, but there's no fun in when it's more spoopy. Fish are friends, not food. Oh, Katie.
Hey,
Actually, I would have done that to say fish are friends and
Ah.
I'm vegan. I just choose to get my vegetables out of the pig. That's all.
Wow. Okay, that's true. That's true. Oh, it is nice. Oh, we got a little breeze. I got my Under Armour on. I'm warm. Don't worry. We're rocking.
I feel like we're at the Cracker Barrel.
Right. Yeah, we're at the Cracker Barrel, y'all. Like, wait. We're rocking. Oh, we're rocking on the rocking chair. The rocking chair. The rocking chair. We go.
He's like, I'll see you on Monday, Vicky.
Weather is gorgeous. Yes, it is a balmy 67 degrees and fair tonight. It's glorious. I hope we get the guy we got last time. He was really good. Cracker Barrel all day, every day. Did you want me to give you the camera, honey, so you could take pictures? Monkey. You want to gift this so you can see, take pictures of the orbs when she tells you to take pictures? Because it's heavy.
Wow.
It's a one-man show, apparently.
If you could see the look that I just seen, you guys might want to rewind it because I think Daggers just flew that way.
Is everyone here for an 8:30 ghost train?
Woo!
Excellent. My name is Nicodemus Ross.
Oh, it's
We're
here for 9:15.
Investigation tonight. Has everyone had a chance to check in? Does everyone have their
Yes.
hunting equipment?
Yes, sir.
All right, and you can probably figure out from the fact that we have these tools. You'll not just be hearing me ghost stories tonight. You'll also be doing some ghost investigation of your own.
Woo.
That's to investigate two locations exclusive to Ripley and scout out a third very famous location right here in Saint Augustine.
Nice.
Now with this in mind, I will tell you what I've done these tours a little while. I know there's some people have more luck as ghost hunters. Some people for whom the spirits will show up more than others. So if you don't mind, few questions. First question. Who here would consider themselves to be a believer in the paranormal? Okay, all right, good. We have found the right train.
Yes.
Next question. Who here thinks that they might have had a ghost encounter? You don't be for sure.
Sure. Yes, last time I did this.
Well, a number of strange
Yes.
things happen. People that say to me all the time, Nicodemus, that was ghost. You're like, I don't know. Much like this
His
gentleman
name
right
is
here.
Nicodemus.
And I tell you what, I moved to Saint Augustine. You live here long enough, you will become convinced. I ask everyone else who is not a believer, try and keep an open mind. And if you're one of those people, you won't believe anything. But something Ghostbusters pops out and spits slime all over you, pretend to have an open mind. Sound good?
Open mind, guys. Open mind, okay? Don't be scared.
As I say, I've done these tours a little while. I know there's some people
Make sure you guys share the stream out.
Try that again. I know
Ghost
there's
tour
some questions I get pretty regularly. One of the questions I get very often.
Because you can see now.
Seriously, how haunted can a town this small actually be? We walk across this town.
Put it on the right.
Now, couple answers. One, you probably figured out somewhere along the way. We are a very old city, right? So
Right.
mentioned that 454 years, right? Now, when we say that we're a very old city, we kind of skip over some things. Like, one of the things we skip over is calling us a city in those very early days. Bit of a stretch. We're missing some things cities had. One of those things we're missing, a permanent graveyard. That means that dealing with the dead in the early days, that first Spanish period, mostly was home burials. But if you're lucky, they would bury you underneath a church. Good example of this. A couple of summers ago, they did an archaeological dig right on the corner of King and Charlotte Street, right on the corner of the pond. Oh, you know, only look real pretty now, but you know what they found there?
Bones.
What's that?
We took the tour.
Well, actually, that
That's
might be
awesome.
slightly different. My understanding, now I will say this, I'm a member of the Archaeological Association. And it may be that they have discovered that some of those pieces they thought were a little more less intact than they were. But last time I heard, they found 24. But very close.
Could be 27. We're not going to quibble over 24 bodies.
3 cars. Now, the reason why they found so many bodies in such a small space was because that was the site of an old First Spanish period church, and being buried underneath that church was so valued. Those bodies have been stacked 3 layers deep.
Oh dear.
Now, we find those bodies, we don't dig them up and put them in a museum.
No.
They may have been hundreds of years ago, but, who are we to move them? That's where they want to spend the rest of eternity. So we just put the dirt right back over them.
Yeah.
One thing we have learned from all of these archaeological digs, amongst other things, is Saint Augustine, it's a graveyard in its own way. If you're one of those people, when you visit a cemetery, very carefully walk between the graves so as not to be standing on the dead, there's only one thing to do in a town like Saint Augustine. Get over it! Welcome to my little town.
Oh no, it didn't spell it for me.
All right, so let's talk about our various ghost hunting equipment that we have. All right, so let's see. What meters do we have? All right. Oh, good. All right. You know what? These are actually the older meters, but I like them better because they don't turn themselves off halfway through the tour. All right. These things are pretty straightforward. If it's not already on with the green light on, turn it on. That's all you're going to need to do today. All right. Now, there's a little knob on the side. That's the volume of the beep. If it gets to a point where it's beeping a lot and it's kind of distracting, I might ask you all to turn it down a little bit. But otherwise, there isn't really much you need to worry about. Now, this thing is going to be detecting the entire time. What it is an EMF, an electromagnetic field meter. Very first version of these things were used by electricians to find wires inside of walls. And if you want to distract yourself tonight, hold it right up to our walls, hold it right up to our paintings, and you may even find one of our electrical boxes. But if you're looking for ghosts, hold them about a foot or so away from the wall. That way you're not going to find, electrical wires in the walls. You're not getting false positives. Now, there's a couple of different ways that these things go off. One, if they go off for almost all of us,
that's right.
Consider what I was just telling you about this town. The dead, they are underneath our feet everywhere. Leave behind all sorts of residual hauntings. Definitely paranormal, definitely supernatural, and cause our meters to go off, but not the kind of entities that we are looking for. The kinds of apparitions that we're trying to find require more energy. They have to have a reason to make themselves known. So you might look like something, so you might say something they find interesting. Whatever it is, they now take their spirit energy, tune it into your living energy. Now it's just your ghost meter going off, and no one else's.
Oh dear.
Now, there's a few different things you can do if this happens. One, if this happens, you can do it like they say on the ghost hunting shows. They'll put the meter in front of them and say, we'll try to have a conversation. Ask a yes or no question. Now, usually if the meter goes off, that's considered to be yes. You sometimes have some luck with that. However, with a group this large, the energies vary. Now, the other thing we have better luck with is taking photos. I'm going to talk about the photos here in just a moment. However, I do see...
Taking photos, Ron?
I think this is my friend. This is not my friend. Well,
that's my photographer.
No, that's not my friend. Hey, Jamie, are any of these my train?
This one right here.
Oh, this one is my train. All right. So, when we get on the train, first of all, I want us to all work together to get a chance to sit next to who we want to sit next to. This is important because we're going to be getting on and off the train several times. Remember what road you're sitting in. We get moving a whole lot faster. All right. Please watch your step as you get on the train. Watch your step off the curb. Use the hands open. I just press right there.
I'm gonna sneak in and go this way. Sorry. Oh, we're caught already. Get it, honey, get it. I want to sit on an end. I have to sit on an end, unfortunately. Yeah, I want to sit in an end.
Okay.
I have to
As we're
sit in
getting
an end.
ourselves situated here,
Yeah.
I would like to introduce you to some fine folks because, well, as good as is be your ghost train tour driver, I cannot do it all on my own.
Such a big step.
One of those people is right by the train here. That's Jamie. She's the one who's in charge of things. If anything goes wrong, it's all her fault. Yeah.
Oh, God. It's the party train.
But Jamie has another important job. At the end of the night, she has to turn off all the lights in that dark, creepy building, let the darkness follow her. So we're just going to say, good luck, Jamie.
Good luck, Jamie.
Hey, sounds like that. All right, the other person, we're going by the train here, is another very important person. In fact, the most important person on the train, he is our driver. Everyone say hello, Alex.
Hello, Alex. Awesome.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
You know those little laser things that you're not allowed to shine while I'm driving?
Yeah.
That's because I get a ticket, and if I get a ticket, I get really, really sad and I cry, and you don't want to see a 54-year-old man crying. I do.
So yeah, actually, let's cover that real quick. There are a few basic train rules. You can probably figure out what some of them are. Anything you like attached to you, heads, fingers, hands, arms, legs, things like that, need to stay inside of the train. Works much better that way. Secondly, no smoking, no vaping, no drinking of alcoholic beverages, and you may not have heard Alex mention, this is our curveball rule. We cannot use lasers on a train. Not my rule, not Alex's rule, not Ripley's rule, the city's rule. And if the city makes a rule, that means it's a law, and that means they will give him a ticket if anybody uses lasers on a train. We don't want that to happen, and that would also be the end of the tour with red and blue flashing lights. We do not want that either, so help me out. No lasers on a train. But let's talk about what we're going to be doing with those lasers, because they are part of our ghost hunting equipment.
Right.
All right, we got as far as what happens when those meters begin to go off, where you believe that there is something in the area that you can go ahead and put it in front of you and attempt to have a conversation with one of the spirits. Can everyone hear me okay? Just want to make certain it's getting through. Okay. If at some point during the tour you cannot hear, just kind of wave your arms like this, like you're out in the water going, can anybody hear me? All right, that's kind of what we're talking about. All right, so now here's the thing. We can also use, well, as I say, when we use the ghost meters to try and have a conversation, it's sometimes hit and miss. What we have better luck with is taking photos. Now, when we're taking photos, we're not just going to take a whole bunch of random photos, and if we get something really interesting, we're like, oh, okay, that must be a ghost. No, we're going to do this a little bit more scientifically, all right? When you take your photos, you're going to take 3 or 4 photos, all of the same thing, from the same spot. Now, we're looking for 2 different things. We're looking for light forms, we're looking for shadow forms. Now, light figures, these are the things we normally think of when you think of a ghostly photo. An apparition, something that might be here in a window, things like this. But it also includes rods of light and orbs. But orbs is where we got to pause here for a second, because the orbs can be caused by all sorts of things. This is why when you take your photos, you take 3 or 4 photos of the same thing from the same spot. If that orb is in all of those photos, that was probably a normal orb. A bit of dust on your lens, a reflection of a light, you didn't notice something like that. But if that orb only appears in 1 or 2 of your photos, that's very likely something that was in our world for just a moment before lost energy and went back to where it came from. You get anything like that? Take a closer look. We get interesting things, faces, figures, skulls. You get anything like that, please share those photos with us. Now, I'm going to talk about the lasers here in just a moment, but I do want to mention this place right here. This is the ancient city inn. Now, this is where some of our first ghost tales happen. I'm going to start with the first ghost story is one that's, it's actually a nice one, because it's going to get dark here pretty quick, don't worry. So the first one, that place right there, built in 1906 by a man by the name of Charlie. He owned himself a nice little 5 and dime store down in downtown Saint Augustine, and closed up every night right at 6 o'clock. All right, he closed up at 6 o'clock, hop on his bicycle, ride all the way up here at 6:05 p.m. He would go ding ding, ring his bell, park his bike, and then go to the door, and you hear the door close. They still say that on weeknights when you're listening, you'll still hear on quiet nights ding ding, and then half of that door as it goes through. Now, see, this is the thing. Some spirits, well, they're just kind of going through the things that they used to do that made them feel comfortable, that made them feel like they were at home. But there's other things that these spirits do as well. You see, we also have situations where the spirits, well, they're trying to be remembered by having us tell their stories. Sometimes it's again, one that we didn't need to worry about. For example, there's another spirit that appears in that house there, and that is of Toby. Toby is actually the cat that belonged to Charlie's daughter. Now, Toby, well, he must be on his 10th life now, because see, they still hear a cat that's asked to be let out from one of those rooms in there. They do not keep a cat inside there. It's a bed and breakfast. You never know who's going to come inside and be allergic. Now, the other thing is they often go in and check, and they'll find a small circle on the bed right before they let somebody check into that one room there. See, just like a cat was lying in the middle of it. So, there's some of those spirits that are just going to still wander around this place. Now, up here in just a couple of moments, a couple of blocks ahead of us, we'll be seeing another spot. We'll be going past it, at least. And now, that's a place where we have historic recreations. Now, historic recreations we have all over this town. We build them so that you can see what it used to look like back in the old days. But there's a problem, and that's that, well, when you build these old historic recreations that look like they used to look when some of these spirits were alive, you have people who are dressed up in the clothing, and now it looks like an awful lot like it used to be, but not quite right. Think about what it means to those spirits. Well, they have various kinds of reactions. So did themselves some archaeological digs. They discovered that that's a place where the Native Americans and the Spanish were living, side by side, just a couple blocks up there. Now, the thing about the Spanish is they were very interested in converting the Native Americans to the Spanish ways, and the ghosts there reflect that. So the spirits that appear there, there's two young Native American boys that appear in the recreation of the Native American village. They're dressed in Spanish clothing, and well, you'll see them. They kind of, once it starts to get dark, they'll kind of catch a glimpse of them. They'll kind of point at people as they go by and kind of whisper to each other as they have something to say about us. So that's one thing they do. That's what they do in a place where they're comfortable. But right down the path from there, is the blacksmith shop. And the blacksmith shop, well, think about what that means to the Native Americans. The Spanish brought that there, they brought it there. It came with smoke, fire, and noise, and the things that came out of it: chains, weapons, nothing that's Native American. And so, well, in that place, you see, Craig won't work the blacksmith shop anymore. He warned me, watch out when you're working there. You see, sometimes we'll hear the little bit of whispering, and it's not kind of jokes. They're kind of saying something you can't quite hear. It's in the native language. And then you'll see a couple of shadows kind of moving rapidly over in the corner. And then the next thing you know, you're hearing one spot, and then it's over there. Then the tongs are suddenly on fire. And one day he was asked to make some chain to cover over a doorway. And he was working on the chain. It kept getting hotter and hotter and burning and melting the melt to the point where he couldn't even get the work done at all. And finally, as he threw it down, he saw right there on the giant bells the handprints of two small children. Now you see, this is what happens in a place where nothing really dark is happening. But I couldn't help but notice that our meters just went off as we went through that last message. Those meters were just going off a little bit ago. Fair number of us? Yeah. This is one of those spots again. Yeah, I see you can hear it right now. So this is one of those spots again where there's a lot of psychic residue, a lot of residual haunting. You see, what we just passed over was the south end of the George Fairbanks plantation. This entire area for the next 8 blocks up here, well, this was a plantation that once had orange trees as far as the eye could see. But also within amongst these orange trees, there were also a number of slave shanties. And these are places, well, which quite frankly ended up being the place where they passed on, where they didn't make it any further. They died because they were abandoned in the middle of the worst winter Saint Augustine had seen in nearly a century. This all begins because, well, George Fairbanks was well known as a bit of a historian and decided he was going to have himself the life of a sort of well-to-do gentleman. And, well, there's a small problem here. He didn't quite have all the money, so he decided to just kind of fake it as a plantation. So he went ahead and he bought himself some cheap and freezing wood. Well, also there were ones that he was told would produce fruit really fast. So he built some in 1833, and it's just a couple years later, 1835, the worst winter St. Augustine had seen in nearly 100 years came along. Yeah, this whole area right here, this is where the slave shanties were. This was the final resting place. Well, not quite. The final resting place a little bit further north. But when they dig out here, we still find little bits and pieces of the old posts with those old dwellings that were out there. Now this whole area right here still remains to be haunted by the slaves who were abandoned here in 1835. Now, they went to town, they asked for help, they were told, well, isn't this really George Fairbanks' problem? They were told there's no help to be given. It's supposed to be George Fairbanks doing it, but he's gone to Amelia Island. And so they did the best they could. Venus, the spiritual leader of the plantation, she told them, we will figure out a way. We'll find out some way to make it. But for 20 of them, that ended up being a lie. They were either too old, too sick, too young. But they did not make it. Now, they ended up being buried in one mass grave out back here at the north end of the George Fairbanks plantation. That ended up leaving a darkness on this land, a shame. They continued.
Meters are going on.
In the 1980s and 1990s, out knowing what had happened, the old Florida Museum came through here, and they built themselves, well, a number of historic recreations. And as I said, down at the Fountain of Youth, the historic recreations stir up the spirits. But those are ones that did not die of starvation. Those were not people who were abandoned. Those were people who, well, they just had normal lives. These spirits are far more restless. Now, back in the 1980s and the 1990s, the old Florida Museum came through here, and they built several historic recreations. Now, they were here for a little while, but it did not take long for the spirits to move in. It was in 1994, however, that one of these buildings became so haunted, there was a 4th grade school group that got so terrified, they trampled over each other in the process of trying to escape. Word got out this place was too haunted to even have a business here. That's when Ripley said, you know what? That's the kind of bad reputation we're looking for. That's when we decided to open up to you who want to do serious ghost investigations. Now, in just a few moments here, we're going to be going directly to the back of the north end of the George Fairbanks plantation. I'll give you an orientation of what we can find out back here. You'll have a chance to investigate out back there. Now, before we get back on the train, we'll be stopping in this other room here. That is our ghost gallery. His portrait of St. Augustine's most famous spirits once we might not otherwise see. But for now, if you'll please follow me, we head right out back to the north end of the George Fair.
Okay, let's go. Everybody wants to sit next to you so they can scare you. Ruby says everybody's gonna sit behind you on the trolley. All right, you got your meter, boo-boo, and you got your grids. Grids and meters. We're going to the George Fairbanks Plantation. This is our first place that we're gonna go hunting. Should I take a meter? Is it on?
Nope.
Oh, he said to turn them on.
Well, I already had one on.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Somebody had a question? Yes. Oh, good question. Should we use flash or not?
No.
I recommend, now it's your own personal choice, I recommend not using flash. The things we're looking for emanate their own light. You're more likely to get false positives if you use flash, but definitely some interesting things. Can you open the back door for me? All right. So if you'll please follow me through here.
Flash off.
Yeah, the flash pops up, honey.
Oh.
It's off. Yeah, it's not on unless you pop it on. It's not like a phone. It won't turn on by itself. So, get it, honey. Get some good photos. We're in the backyard. Okay.
Horse.
Come over here.
Bless.
Thanks. It's a ghost.
The reason why they say bless you is because they believe you were sneezing the demons out.
All right. All the way back out? All right. So welcome everyone. As I said before, this is the north end of the George Fairbanks Plantation. This is the site of a human tragedy. Now, give you an idea of what we're finding here. Now, it is over in this area. Oh, set that correctly there. It is in this area over here where you will find the mass grave. The old Florida Museum came through. They had to dig themselves a number of trenches for the various pipes, that kind of thing. And in that process, they found enough bone fragments and off the University of Florida and confirmed that they were human. However, we are too far north for anybody to come along and do a proper archaeological dig, give us the grants for that. But it is in this area right here where we still see a spirit. We believe this is the spirit of Venus, that spiritual leader of the plantation. She told the people they would make it. Every time any kind of medium makes contact with her, the first thing she always has to say is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She always wants to let people know that, well, the spirits, the people who are buried there, she tried her very best for them. Now, as over here, that is the area right there where the old Florida Museum put in a schoolroom. Teach fourth grades about what it used to be like to go to school back in the old days. It's now been abandoned. We sometimes hear children's voices coming from within there. Now this building right here that I'm standing here and this one next one over, these are all both recreations of plantation cabins. Now the thing about it is that it is in these areas where people quite often get missed. Some people describe it as ectoplasm, but it's a bit of a stretch. You can go inside this building here if you like. Do watch your step up the stairs. Now down there at the very end, that is the Native American hut. Now, that is where the fourth grade school group, May 9th, 1994, about 2:30 in the afternoon, it just should be an average day. They're learning about Native American history. A man dressed up as a chief is in there, and it suddenly gets very cold, very dark in there, like a storm cell comes overhead. And the fourth graders being kind of shivering, looking at each other nervously. And the fourth grade teacher may be letting off some nervous energy, maybe she was scared herself. Let's all scream, eek. But this was enough to set off the fourth graders. They began screaming. They began screaming in true terror. And as their terror rose, it became so dark in there, they were unable to make their way in. Now, you see those two lanterns there? That's the doorway there. It is wide enough you could fit three fourth graders shoulder to shoulder out. But for over a full minute, they were unable to make their way out. And after a minute, a figure appeared in where the chief's throne is, emanating light, and from that light, it dispelled the darkness. They were able to make their way out. It was from then on, well, the place got a bit of a reputation, shall we say. They trampled over each other. Word got out this place was not safe for the fourth grade. Now, there are some other things here you may have questions about. If you have any of those questions, I'm glad to answer. But it's about time for me to send you on your way with this one final thought. I understand that not all of us tonight may be believers, but even if you're not a believer, you almost certainly had that sense of dread. The hair on the back of your neck stood up, whatever it may be, a sense of pull. Listen to that sense. Do not just rely on the technology. It'll help you find the spirits just as much as anything else. All right, good luck. The ghosts are out there. Go find them.
I'm being dragged. I'm being dragged.
Are you spoopied? Okay. I'll take photos. It's dark because it's a site of a mass grave, but they're not going to have lights. There are dead people in the ground. Yeah, they have the grid.
Sophie, turn the light off, Sophie.
So the mass grave is over in this area right here. And then they said they see Rob's taking pictures. So. Where's Rob? Oh, he's in the corner.
I've seen this.
Well,
The Blair Witch.
in the Blair Witch.
In the basement.
In the
Staring
basement.
at the corner. That's what Rob's doing right now.
I'm not sick. It's Rob. It's not me. It's Rob. Rob has a cold. Rob's been sick. We were trying to make sure he had all the vitamins and everything. Because that's why he was all ornery last night, because he woke up sick. But we've been giving him the Herbal Immune and Zyrtec and vitamins. Yeah, it's not me. It's Rob.
It kind of looks like a Mickey head.
Yeah, it's a rocking horse, right? Or... The ghost cat. Rob's taking all the photos, so I'll be curious to see what he finds.
So we can go inside the house?
They'll show us. Yeah, oh yeah, you can go in the house. And then that was the schoolroom that they were trapped in, that one over there, but we can go in the house. Yeah, I never went in the house.
I took a couple pictures of mine. Now there's an actual, didn't they say there was an actual
You got your pen and your lights.
I can't see anything.
I think your pen will work. Your laser grid. Yeah, little friend there. No, I didn't get the guy he gave me his personal spirit box. The guy gave me his. Yeah.
Here, let's take a picture over here, see if we can. If your stream can see anything.
Okay.
Did you see that?
Did you see that? I did. I saw that.
Is that the wrong way?
Oops.
Hey, how about you try to get it from this side? So that there's darker.
Okay, this
I'm supposed to.
Oh. Sure, we came in, and I think Rob's taking pictures. This is the little room here where all the little kids got trapped. I had my meter on, it's not going off or anything, so. Oh yeah, because it's a recreation of the Indian hut.
Yeah, mine was beeping right here and then it went out.
Oh, yeah, someone's beeping.
Yeah.
This is like a hut. Oh, the swing by the schoolhouse. Yes, yes. Where's the swing? There used to be a swing. Oh, right here. Okay, got you. This one right here, Tracy? There's the rocking horse. I remember the swing from last time. Where did it go? Where's is there a swing?
There she is. She's over here. We're going inside. Yes, honey.
Honey, where's the swing in the schoolhouse? Is this the schoolhouse? I don't remember which one it is. Yeah, I think it's gone. Yeah. Wasn't there a swing before?
Yes, there was.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we had two options: either take out the doll that was, leave the doll that was sitting in it,
Yeah.
or take it out completely. Because once we took out the doll that was sitting in it, everybody was swinging in it. It broke once, and that's when we went, right, we can't do that.
Can't do that. Gotcha. Because you're like, wasn't there a swing before? I'm like, yeah.
Why we can't have
nice things.
Yeah, kind of like that. But
Gotcha.
you know, 50 people through.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, because like I knew there was last year, I just couldn't remember where it was. All right. All right, these are all their famous ghosts. Yeah, it's me and Scott and Vicky. Is it not focusing?
No.
Here. Is it on auto?
I didn't touch anything.
No, this. Okay. Hang on, I can't tell. I can't tell. All right, there we go. Is it on auto? Yeah, it is.
Telling stories here in the Ghost Gallery, the various parts that we have in there.
Oh, turn it off and turn it back on if you have to. Sometimes that'll work.
Shortly after 9
All right, I'm going to shed a little light on the subject here.
Okay. Let me listen to the stories. Oh, we got lights. There we
All
go.
right, I'm going to start in this corner right over here. Here we have a portrait of one of our earliest paranormal investigators. Come on in, folks. There's room for us all. This is Ida Alice Flagler. Now, Ida Alice Flagler, I introduced her as a paranormal investigator, but that is not what she came here for. Well, that last name Flagler, she came down here for her honeymoon to one of the richest people in America, Henry Flagler. Now, I've been heard of him. He was the richest man in Florida back in the 1880s, had himself all the railroads going up and down the East Coast, and had the most beautiful hotels, very first of the hotels, the Ponce de Leon Hotel, right down here in downtown Saint Augustine. I'm going to ask you folks to come in, so everyone else. Now, that hotel, that beautiful hotel, that's where she's going to be having her honeymoon in the penthouse suite with one of the richest people in America. She figures even though she wasn't born rich, this was her into high society. So, she's going around, she's going to all those high society ladies. Oh, is it time for tea? No, those high society ladies, they won't have all that lift-a-piggy high society tea with her. No, they all know how Ida Alice met Henry Flagler. They all know that Henry Flagler and she met by her being the nurse for Henry Flagler's first wife. Now, I'm not going to say anything inappropriate happened while the first wife lay sick and died, because I don't have to. All those high society ladies back then had all sorts of things to say. But I'll tell you who would talk to her. Well, they were in town for maybe the same reasons why we are on this tour tonight. They called themselves spiritualists. They're trying to make contact with the other side. Now tonight we've got all these fancy electronic tools, the laser grid pens, the ghost meters. Now these are not used because they are better, because they are more accurate. Quite frankly, they're more prone to false positives. No, we use them because they are safer. Back in those early days, what she was using, well, they're only about 10 years old, the Ouija board. Ida Alice got invited to a seance. At the end of the seance, the medium turned to her and said, Ida, I can sense your spirit. You have a gift for this, I have this gift for you. And gave her the Ouija board, telling her the wood came all the way from Europe. She began using the Ouija board first with her friends, but then for hours on end alone in that third floor room. Now, well, up there, she became convinced of a very strange idea. Her true love in life, not her husband, Henry Flagler. No, her true love, this man right over here, Tsar Nicholas II, the man who ruled Russia in those days, a man whom she had never met. But she was convinced that he was on the other side of the world using his Ouija board to talk to her through her Ouija board as though it was some sort of psychic telegraph. Okay, you can see the problem here. No matter how far away, a Ouija board is not used to talk to the living, only the dead. She was in contact with something on the other side, something very dark, something that had a vendetta against Henry Flagler. You can tell her, oh, the only thing keeping you from being the Tsarina of Russia, from being my love, is your husband. Deal with him. So one night in their penthouse suite, she took her sewing shears and she tried to stab Henry Flagler. Now, fortunately, he noticed his wife been acting strange for some time, was able to fend her off without too much harm to himself. But as you can imagine, this was the end of their marriage. She was committed to an asylum for the remainder of her days. Now, the thing is, there's a lot of people in this town who do not believe in our ghosts. If you don't believe in our ghosts, then you're really only left with one option. If Ida Alice tried to stab her husband, it's not because the spirits told her to. It's because she was mad. She probably deserved to be locked up. Well, whether you believe that or not, by the day she died in that asylum, she had been climbing the walls in there for years. The last place she had any sanity, any mind of her own, was a beautiful Ponce Hotel, and that is where her spirit returned. Now, that's only one small problem. Anybody know what we use the old Ponce Hotel for now?
Yeah, it's Flagler College.
Exactly right. It's the old freshman girls' dormitories.
Nice.
Those rooms once cost thousands of dollars a night for the richest people in America. Well, very nice rooms for the freshman girls. To consider the fact that when they check in that first year, they don't know they're playing sort of an unknown lottery. That last girl to check in, she gets the room that no one wants, that room that Ida Alice held those seances in. And quite often in the middle of the night, well, we're just passing that time of year when all those holidays parties were happening that she never got invited to. Well, that student will wake up in the middle of the night, feeling a chill in the room, look down at the foot of her bed, see this very stern, judging expression on Ida Alice's face as she looks for jealousy in that young student, and then seeing none, she fades into the darkness. Happens often enough, they almost put in the student handbook, and they say, no, that's bad publicity.
You're right.
So now they just deny it. Saint Augustine's more famous spirits. This is Eliza Pitty. Eliza Pitty is one of the lighthouse. Her father, Hezekiah Pitty, the man who built the lighthouse you know today. Halfway through the building of that lighthouse, she died in a horrible drowning accident. Now, there's only one known photo of Eliza Pitty from when she was alive, printed in the newspaper the day after she died. But today's reprints are so bad, there's no telling what she looked like at all. So in order to make this portrait, our artist who lived contacted a psychic who lived right next door to the lighthouse, regularly was visited by Eliza Pitty, and made this portrait of Eliza, not as she appeared in life, but she appears to this day as one of our haunting spirits. On the city gates. Now those city gates behind her there, that is where her
Elizabeth, that's what I was telling you guys about.
A rotating position. But the month in 1821, he was gatekeeper, was the worst possible. That was the month that the yellow fever ripped through this town, killing 1 out of every 3 people. 1, 2, and dead. So many people were dying all at once. They had no choice but to build a new cemetery right outside the city gates. The city gatekeeper sees this mass grave just hundreds of feet away from where he works, filling up day after day after day with victims from the yellow fever. One night he went home and realized his sweet daughter Elizabeth was sick with that same illness. It only took 4 nights before she died. The night that she died, he swore her not let her body be thrown into this anonymous hole and all those strangers. Bless you. As the gatekeeper, the only man with a key, he figured he had a plan. He'd sneak her body outside the city gates. It'd be safe until morning. And first thing in the morning, he'd be the first one out and give her a nice burial under a tree. But the next morning, her body, gone. We do not know if the animals found it or someone took it, but it's from this spot right here where Elizabeth's spirit is still safe. Now, the thing about this is, this is the closest the city will ever come to acknowledge we're haunted. People often drive by the city gates and call the police. There's a young girl all alone. Someone should check on her. But they never do. Because one thing the police do not do is go ghost hunting in the middle of the night. Now down here at the end of this hallway, we have a sculpted portrait of Betty Richardson. I'm actually not going to be telling you about Betty Richardson now, because later tonight you'll be in the building, in fact, the very room that Betty Richardson died in. Now you may be able to guess how she died. The room is in flames behind her, and she enjoys a glass of wine But I'll simply suggest you get a good look at her now. Perhaps later on tonight you'll see her with your very own eyes. Now, now right here, we have ourselves our portrait of Pedro Menendez. Now, very thin, very ancient, fuzzy from time, is likely a member of the Timucua, the people who were here when Pedro Menendez first arrived. Now, these are just some of the native spirits we have here in Saint Augustine, and one of the many different kinds of ghosts we have here. But to see any more, you know what we have to do, right? We got to get on the train. Let's head on out.
Hey, take pictures, babe. Everybody's all scared. Don't be scared, y'all.
You want to just go sit for them?
I gotta sit on the end, just so I don't whack a camera in anybody's face. Really?
Other than we went over the high voltage line.
Oh, the high voltage line. There we go. Refresh, guys. We got out of that building. A reading? Okay, I'm trying to catch up on these things. Just refresh, we're back outside. These portraits of spirits connected. Oh. Tarot card, oh yeah. I try to bob and weave.
Alright, so how do we do our ghost investigation? Anybody get any good ghost photos are out there?
I don't know.
Maybe, maybe not.
Did you get good
even if you don't
pictures?
think you got a good ghost photo, don't delete those photos right away. You never know what you're
Did you
going
guys
to
get good photos?
Good example. One of the other drivers showed me a photo she took, I don't know, a couple of years ago. Didn't see anything at
Scott,
first.
did you get
She
good
started zooming
photos?
in a reflection of that photo, you can see the face of a very angry old man. I've seen photos of George Fairbanks. I'm fairly certain this George
Did you
Fairbanks.
have
Not so
did you
happy
have things on
that,
yours?
we come up here and air his dirty laundry, got probably like so many people
No.
who died of starvation. So definitely don't delete your photo. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
So now good example of this. We actually save people's photos. What we do is we maintain what we call a ghost library. You see, people
we're with
investigate
them.
spirits all sorts of ways.
They're
in
not
this
with
town.
them.
You share your ghost photo with us on any kind of social media, Facebook, TripAdvisor. You say for Ghost Library. Then we'll share it with other people who've they've had some kind of haunting experience. Your ghost photo could be confirmation of a story in this town. Not even being dead, a pretty good deal. So now. Let me tell you a little bit more about some of the spirits we have in the town. I do believe that we mentioned Pedro Menendez. Now, Pedro Menendez, he was a guy who was, he was a guy who got sent here partially because he already had himself a bit of a reputation. When I say reputation, that was a reputation that he had built in blood all across Europe. Now, you see, he got sent over here because there was a bit of a problem up north of here. You see, that problem was a French problem. Up north of here, where Jacksonville is today, there was Fort Caroline. And Fort Caroline was built by the French in what was definitely Spanish territory. And the King of Spain was going to have none of this. He sent over a man who'd already earned himself a nickname in blood. And so, he gets over here and he founds the fair city of Saint Augustine. That's the first thing he does. And it isn't much longer before they take him, he goes ahead, he chops a path through the jungle. Yeah, there's basically still a road that goes up to Jacksonville where Pedro Menendez chopped that road 454 years ago to get up to Fort Caroline. He got up there and he caught those French soldiers by surprise. He slaughtered them. He cut them open from the throat down to the waist. He slowly pulled their insides out, and then he hugged their bodies from the trees, and then, so there's no mistaking what had happened, he left a note on the body saying, I, Pedro Menendez, the butcher of Aviles, have done this. He celebrated up there for several days before he came back down here to St. Augustine, and he celebrated for several days. Well, turns out though, all the celebration, some of the French. Well, it turns out they were looking for Pedro Menendez as well, and he finds out they were shipwrecked down south here. Pedro Menendez found them, captured them, and gave them two choices. The first choice, the one you expect from the man who's earned himself the nickname the Butcher: die. Not everyone's favorite first choice. They at least want to hear what that second choice is, but that second choice was no better. That second choice was convert, but they did not hear convert. They heard betray their nation, their family, their religion, everything. They had traveled across the ocean for 250 French soldiers. Give this choice 12. 12 decided that is how they would live out the rest of their days. There are 238 say, bon Dieu, I guess it's my day to die. Pedro Menendez willing to oblige, taking them across the waters of the bay where one by one he slit their throats, letting their blood flow into the water of the harbor, making that harbor run red with blood for 3 solid days. Now, Pedro Menendez did not want anyone to forget what had happened, so he named that harbor Matanzas, the old Castilian Spanish word for massacre, so no one forget what had happened. But that was not necessary. You see, there is still strong psychic residue throughout this whole area, down in the bay. Yeah, you see.
Don't be scared, Dwayne.
Whether it's the spirits of the French or psychic residue, something is still going on out there. You run into an old sailor who's been around here a little bit, you're curious, go ahead, buy him a drink. He'll have all sorts of ghost stories for you. But there's one that they all tell, more of word of warning than anything else. They say, if you're on your boat late at night, do not look over the side for too long. Often you'll see lights in the water. Sometimes these lights begin to move, come together, look like eyes. If this happens, they say, look away as quickly as you can. Otherwise, you may find yourself possessed. Some even use the word trance. Feel a sense of dread, terror so great that you would do anything, including going into the water to make it stop. Happens often enough, I've heard the story dozens of times, but there's another one that we can only guess at. You see, every 2 or 3 years, there's a boat out there that's just abandoned. No sailor, no owner, nobody. We ask if you did come to Saint Augustine by water, do not listen to that call and remain here above the waves with the remainder above the waves. Now, that's a pretty good kill count. I mean, let's be honest, 238 for founding our city.
Wow.
Does all right, but Saint Augustine has a long and bloody history. See, in the year 1821, that is when the Ship of Doom arrived. Now, we did not call it the Ship of Doom right away. That would be rude. No, you needed to limp into harbor, drop anchor, and then nothing. They sent out a crew to take a look after several days. They find the crew, everyone on board, and they're all dead. The only clue might have happened a black tarry goose. Now, while investigating, one of the sailors, not thinking anything of it, got bit by a mosquito. Little did he know, when he came back ashore, he brought with him the deadliest cargo ever come to St. Augustine. He brought with him the yellow fever. Now, today we call it the yellow fever because in the first stage, if your skin turns yellow, you get a fever. You can survive that stage. But if you move on to the second stage, don't be making any future plans. In that second stage, your internal organs, they begin to rot, they begin to liquefy while they're still inside of you. Your body does not treat it as part of you. It's more like rotten meat. You've been vomited out in a black, tarry goo. For this reason, it was known as the black vomit.
Oh,
now, they had no idea what caused it. They thought it happened this summer, not because the mosquitoes were around. They thought it just got too hot, kind of came up out of the ground.
What?
So they had no protection for themselves. You go past a house that had no mosquito netting, they are all dead and gone. But they consider to be the lucky ones. They all went together. But you see, if only one family member died or was sick with it, well, what they would do is they were afraid of breathing the same air as that black vomit. And so they'd lock them away in these hot, dark, sticky rooms to die all alone. There's a doctor who went all over the country saying, do not abandon your relatives in those final days. Say goodbye to them properly. Do not be afraid of the black vomit. It's just a symptom, not a cause. And to prove this, at the end of each of these talks, they take a small vial of black vomit and eat some.
No.
At the very least, people would spend more time with those relatives in their final days. But with so many people dying all at once, well, you see, you've got a problem. All the bodies are starting to stack up. And you already have one illness that's spreading throughout the town, and it can get worse. And that's going to get worse, well, just by the simple fact of all those bodies piling up, and you don't deal with them, you got to get those bodies in the ground as fast as you can. So being buried alive was a very real fear in those days. So they had a very simple invention, you might have heard of it, known as the Bates belfry. It's a piece of pipe that goes from above ground all the way down to the coffin. They tie a string around that dead man's wrist. They run that piece of string up through the pipe, they attach it to a bell above ground. Should that dead man turn out to be alive, he's going to thrash about underground, ringing that bell, letting them know that they need to dig him up. Now, should they dig him up and he survives that way, he'd been literally saved by the bell. I kid you not. But there's other things too. Now, say for example, you get down there and you realize that this person definitely had rung that bell, but he had gotten down there in time. Maybe he had run out of air, had been a heart attack, but you saw claw marks where he'd been clawing at the ceiling of his grave.
Oh.
Well, that's a man who you go down there, you call him a dead ringer. Now, the reason why we say dead ringer instead of zombie nowadays is back in those days they had no idea what a zombie was. So if you went around looking like, they say, you look like your own dead ringer. Now, one last one. Say, for example, you bought this invention and you think to yourself, well, wait a minute. What if I wake up in the middle of the night and there's no one in the cemetery to hear when I ring that bell? Well, you'd hire someone to sit in the cemetery overnight, listening for that bell. One of the first men to ever work a graveyard shift. Alright, so now, those are a few different things that are happening at these cemeteries. We're actually going to be headed to the cemetery here in just a moment. But there's various other spirits that haunt this place. I'll be telling you about one more in just a moment. Over here, on the corner of the fort. Juan de Delgado was the leader of a cannon crew in 1702. His spirit still haunts that place because when the cannon exploded, the barrel tumbled off the edge of the cannon, off the edge of the fort, and landed out the moat. And that's where the spirit remained for 250 years. Then they moved the cannon inside. And now, guess what? Well, he's actually still in that corner. He's just a little more restless. You see him going back and forth through this last moments of his life. Because he exploded, it's much brighter from here on up. As we come around the corner here, this is where we find the spirit of Elizabeth. She is the spirit that appears at the city gates. Now, as I mentioned about Elizabeth, she appears there to, well, kind of warn you. You see, her father's job was to keep people safe from the city. Well, she does the same as well. She says, stay away from Saint Augustine. Save yourselves. Now, she might come along as a bit scary, but she's watching out for us, so I consider to be one of her more friendly spirits. All right. So now, in just a moment, we'll be visiting the Huguenot Cemetery. Unfortunately, the Huguenot Cemetery is not a drive-through cemetery, so we'll be stepping off to the right and walking over that way. Now, if you do need to use the bathroom, let me know, because I can tell you right where it is when we get in front of the cemetery. So, please follow me, take all your belongings with you. We'll be meeting the train on the other side. Anything left behind on the train can be found tomorrow morning easily on eBay.
On eBay? Scott, did you get any good pictures?
I did not.
You did not?
I got good pictures, but nothing.
Nothing showed up on your pictures?
No.
Oh.
And I did them in threes.
You did them in threes, like burst? You do burst pictures, Johnny?
The only good one I got was the one of the skeleton.
Oh, the skeleton was funny.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, we done the ghosts and gravestones too. Done that one before. That's the one with the actors. That's the one that you guys were talking about, the jump scares. This is more real stories and real history. The ghosts and gravestones was more the actors. That they had like jump scares and stuff like that. I'm more for history, the real thing. No, I think I like it better when it's cold because it's more spooky.
Spooky.
It's more spooky at night. Yeah, we were doing bursts. Yeah, Tracy says good job on doing bursts. Because we were listening, we were paying attention.
Feel happy.
Oh, Rob has a cold.
Huh?
I think it's more spooky when it's cold. I don't know if I'd be as spooky when it's nice and warm and toasty outside. It's more spooky that it's cold. So. Hey, Horizons. Yeah, I'm not into the jump scares because it's acting. Like, I'm not saying that jail wasn't haunted, but it's more an acting thing. Don't run, Nicodemus. I'll fall down, go boom. And that one, this is that cemetery we're walking by quite a bit of time, over and over. It was open earlier today. It was a dark and stormy night. Oh, no, you're good. I'm like, what you got? You're scaring me.
All right, so I'd like to welcome you all to the Huguenot Cemetery. Now, the Huguenot Cemetery, this is that cemetery that began with that yellow fever outbreak of 1821. It began with a mass burial pit. The public burial ground started over there and kept getting larger and larger and larger and larger and larger until it finally made its way all the way over to the clock tower behind you. First stayed here 150 years ago, we'd be standing amongst a forest of wooden grave markers. Now, in those days, if you're rich, you see there wasn't a whole lot of stone down here in Florida. If you're rich, you got yourself a headstone imported from somewhere else. If you're rich, you got yourself a crypt. But your average person just gets a wooden grave marker. 100 years goes by, that wooden grave marker is just as rotted away as the person underneath it. So he comes along and says, hey, we ought to put in a little traffic circle, a little clock tower, look real pretty, put a fence around the cemetery, you can tell where it is. It's where the headstones are, right? One lone historian says, hold on, I got no map. They say, don't worry about it, we need the space. So as a result, we now stand inside the Huguenot Cemetery. Now, every cemetery here in Saint Augustine has a guardian spirit. This guardian spirit, Judge Stickney, well, he's right across the cemetery over there. You see that very bright light? You see that tree underneath that very bright light? You see that tree, you see yourself, that tall pointed headstone right there. That headstone belongs to Judge Stickney. Does anybody want to take a wild guess what is not underneath the headstone of Judge Stickney?
Judge Stickney.
Yeah, there's no judge under there. Now, Judge Stickney came down here very much alive a little bit after the Civil War, part of the Reconstruction, trying to put the country back together after it torn itself apart. Ended up being fairly well loved. Died in the year 1881. Got himself a nice little headstone right over there. People going by can say, hey, Judge Stickney, we miss you. This was just fine for a few years till they're members of the Stickney family. They die off up in Washington, D.C., and they built themselves a nice little family tomb for them up there. But Judge Stickney, he's down here all alone. So they called down to Horace Wells, the keeper of the cemetery. Can you dig up the judge? Send him up to Washington for us. Must have been a slow day because half the town gathered around while Horace Wells is digging him up. Now Horace Wells is about ready to open up the coffin, take a look inside, and sees Judge Stickney, pretty good shape for a man who's been dead for 9 years. Now the crowd by this point in time, they've been waiting all morning. They're quite curious. They begin to push in. As they push in, Horace Wells, he's now pushed back away from the coffin. He sees people reaching in. They're looking for trophies. They're messing with Judge Stickney. He's supposed to back. He takes a look around. Now he realizes someone has stolen Judge Stickney's gold teeth. His prime suspect, 2 drunken men who joined the crowd at the last minute and now suddenly gone. They spent 2 days looking for these men, but they can't find them, the teeth, or anything. After that, they have to close up the coffin, send Judge Stickney, minus his teeth, up to Washington, D.C. Yes, his body made it up there, but that spirit, that man is still seeking justice right here in this cemetery. They say that late at night, if you look right over there, you see a man dressed all black string tie, ducking down near the very base of that headstone right over there. Judge Stickney still looking for those gold teeth of his somewhere in that grass. Now, when that happened to him, that's when he became this cemetery's guardian spirit. He will not let any other spirit be defiled in the same way that his was. So, he watches over us. Now, for the most part, I don't have to worry about things, but see how there's a group over there right now? We don't bring groups over there for a couple reasons. One of them is that the cars like to really honk and it's hard to do a tour over there. The other is that I've actually had a few experiences over there. My own personal experience, not the one that really made me stop. I had a friend of mine, Sadie, she does tours over there sometimes. She had a group over there, it's about 3 years ago now. And there was a guy on the group, he'd seen the ghost hunting show that has a certain person who isn't necessarily interested in respecting the spirits, just in provoking them, getting any kind of reaction he can, right? Yeah, you know who yep, that's the name. Yep, that's the guy I'm talking about. So, there's a guy, he kind of fancies himself as one of these kinds of folks, so he says, all right, I know what I'm gonna do. Judge Stickney, you had no interest in justice. You locked up, and he got that far before he began to choke. It happened so fast, it's like my friend thought she was going to have to do a Heimlich maneuver on him. Now, after a moment, he's able to breathe, but he said like an icy hand was crushing his throat. And he goes, and then he fell to his knees. Now, for him, that was the issue. He could breathe again after another moment, but he got the message. It took him twice, but he got the message. Judge Stickney will not let you disrespect the dead here, because see, here's the thing. It does not matter where we the living put these fences. This is still the domain of the dead. In this domain, the dead, they will demand their respect. Now, that's Judge Stickney. He doesn't mind me throwing a bit of shade on some of the spirits here because, well, let's be honest, not everyone who's buried in this cemetery really deserves all of the proper honors that some of them got. Well, let me tell you about another one right over here. Now, let's over this way. Right there. Now take a look right there. You'll see a pile of rubble, which was clearly once a headstone. We believe that to be the final resting place of a man who we know as Roland the Scoundrel. Now, Roland came down here a little bit after that yellow fever outbreak of 1821, and he knew an interesting fact. He knew that there was no way the U.S. Army was going to send experienced soldiers to that fort right over there, not after an outbreak of that. They might lose a whole nother round of veterans to it, so it's all rookies, wet behind the ears. And they are perfect what Roland was really good at, which was cheating at cards. Oh, he was really good at cheating cards. He was so good at cheating at cards, he took nearly the entire month's pay from those soldiers over there and put it into his own pocket. Came the attention of the colonel. Colonel says, all right, Roland, why don't you play cards with me? Because there's no way he'd get cheated. But no, Roland took him for nearly every cent he'd play with that night. Colonel leans back, says, all right, I can tell what's happened. You've got two options. Your first option, give me my money back, stop playing cards, you can stay in Saint Augustine. Your second option, give me my money back, leave town immediately. Roland, not entirely realizing the seriousness of this moment, gets a little smile on his face, says, you know what, I like this town, I like this money in my pocket. What exactly is going to happen? Well, the colonel did not have a direct answer for him, but 2 nights later, a single shot was heard from the St. Francis Street boarding house where Roland was staying. Now they all rush over to see what happened, and they go, oh, it's Roland, you say anything? No, I hear anything? No, I didn't hear anything at all. No. Now, normally for a scoundrel like Roland, this would be the end of the story, but turns out Roland, he got himself a headstone back in the days when most people got themselves a wooden grave marker. See, Roland, not only good at cars, also very good with the ladies too. Not just one, but 2 ladies showed up shortly after Roland died, took all of Roland's money, a little bit of their own, and bought him a very nice little headstone right over there. One small problem. That headstone, well, it was right next to one of those ladies' family plots. And that headstone was so much nicer than the other people in that family plot. So it wasn't much longer before his young cousin came along and destroyed the final resting place of good old Roland. Even so, he still knows it pretty well. We often hear the sound of shuffling cars coming over here. It always makes certain that when I'm doing this tour, I set up so that I'm standing here, and folks are over there, because if I do it with any women saying against this gate right here, often about halfway through the story, when I suddenly see a very shocked expression come across a woman's face, as Roland comes up behind her, lets her know he may be dead, but he does still think about the ladies. We've got some friendly ghosts in this town, some perhaps a little bit,
too friendly.
All right. So, we have one more place left to investigate tonight. This is sort of our scouting mission. This is an area where it's always available if you do see what investigate the spirits you may find in this area. As I say, the cemetery is far larger than, well, the fences show. However, our last stop tonight has 18 different known entities. I'll tell you more about it when we get there, but do you know what we got to do, right? Let's head over the train. Please follow me.
I'm on ride that train. We're getting to the good stuff now.
That's your question.
Yeah.
Streaming on Twitch?
YouTube.
YouTube, okay.
Yes. Oh, this way. Oh, where are we going? Do we have a new train? Oh, they moved the train over there. Follow Nicodemus.
He said follow me, so I'm gonna follow him.
Don't be lollygagging. I don't want him to get pinched by no naughty Roland ghost. Handsy, that one. He's a little handsy. Not all about those handsy ghosts.
Oh, so we're
He
done
was
with
a
the
car
trolley
dealer. No, we're gonna go trolley back to. We have maybe our trolley's over here. I don't know. Maybe they moved a trolley over yonder.
Well, that's where I was going, was back that way, and then
In the middle of the
everyone
street.
was walking this way, so.
I would normally follow the tour guide just
No, I
cause.
didn't realize that the tour guide was walking this way until I see
Yeah.
everybody else walking this way.
No, he's really good. He has a lot of good stories. The last time we had a different guide, he gave me his spirit box. He had a personal spirit box. So I got my own, yeah. I want to do this, I honestly want to do this tour with Mom.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how amenable Mom would be to showing up to St. Augustine with all these people here. Well, dead people.
Right.
Because she'd be like, oh, too many people. Yeah, but we're together. Do you know them? No. Yeah.
And that's where they are. Yeah.
Oh,
Where are we sitting at?
well, wherever. I don't care.
Huh?
Just take a row.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Where are we sitting at?
They want to sit with you guys. So go ahead and sit with. I said they want to sit with you guys. No, that's for the kids. Oh, okay. I said they want to sit with you guys. They like you Michigan people.
Switch this right here.
You want to be your friend. So did they find something good? We gotta check her pictures.
I didn't really get any pictures there.
Lining up for the slide.
More of a pulsating energy, Tracy says. She says she feels more of a pulsating energy.
Yeah, that's me.
Because you're sneezing?
I tried to change what I was doing. I said
Did you get our print back from the restroom yet? No?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
All right. Well, you know what I'm planning on doing when the tours are over tonight? I'm headed over to the Autopsy Club. It's open mic night.
Oh.
All right. So, I believe we did. I was trying to avoid it being at the end of this part of it. I said we needed to move quickly because we are all waiting for the one gentleman. We decided that we needed to wait. See, there is actually a bathroom at our next stop, which is about a block away.
Have your reader, right?
I give it to Vicky.
Okay.
My meter.
Oh, yeah, to my
No,
phone.
no, you're
All right.
good.
Well,
You're
let's
good.
talk about why our next place is so haunted. Our next place is haunted because, well, there are certain rules you should follow when you build a place if you don't want to be haunted. First rule you should follow is don't build on top of an old abandoned graveyard. Yep, that's what we did here. Now, we didn't know that at the time, but the English came, they attacked this place 1702, 1740, and, well, guess what? Yeah, it didn't work out well for the English either time. They ended up leaving hundreds of dead English bodies all around the outside of the fort. Now, the Spanish are not going to give them proper burial. They decide that, well, hey, Alex, I think we just need to go.
They all walk back.
I hate to say it,
Across the
but
street.
it is one of the things that we sometimes have to do to keep our schedule. We are trained.
They can walk across the street. It's not far.
All right. Now let's see here. So as I say, number one, don't build it right on top of an old abandoned graveyard. That's number one. Number two.
Oh, what he's trying to send
when
out.
the strange things start happening as you build it, listen to the warning signs. Warning signs like when William Ward starts building that house, people who, well, get injured very severely during the building, but a guy who just sort of disappears during the building of it, but kind of, well, we'd like to think he wandered off the job, but we'll never know. So, yeah. I think we all know what that guy's doing in the bathroom, don't we?
Mm-hmm. We can just...
Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
He's pooping.
Taking a lot longer than I was anticipating here.
Oh, Rob.
So, all right. Don't panic yet. All right.
So Saint Augustine is haunted. It's the
All right.
oldest
Now,
city in America.
so the next thing.
Yep.
The next thing that you should probably do is, if you've been ignoring those warning signs, don't encourage the spirits. You see, William Ward was the type of person who was not sort of upset about such warning signs. He was the type of guy who kept a Ouija board in the cupboard. Reports are they got along just fine with those spirits for many, many years until one day he must have done something because he gets some, well, bit of a warning, real severe warning, one that he cannot ignore. You see, they show him a ghost. They show him his own ghost. Now, this is not actually a ghost. This was an omen. If he was not to leave St. Augustine as soon as he could, he was sure to die. William Ward took this so seriously. Like his entire family, 14 kids and a wife, 30 days, they were gone. They abandoned a beautiful home, which they consider to be their castle. It was abandoned for a decade and a half before a writer came along and turned a hotel. Now, as a hotel, it was a bit unusual. You see, various dark things that happened during the time that it was abandoned, and they say that various voodoo rituals had happened, that people would sometimes hear things back there. But then it gets darker. That portrait I showed you of Betty Richardson, yeah, we're about to go to the building where she died. So that's another thing. Now here's the next problem. The next problem is that Robert Ripley, he came through. Now, he actually liked the place. He liked all the creepy tales about it. He liked the fact that it was probably built on top of the abandoned cemetery. They didn't know that quite yet. We figured that out a little bit more recently. And then finally, he decides, you know what, this is the place where if it ever happens, I would like to put my museum here. His very first museum. All those odd, strange things. And now, you think you know how the story ends, but no, he actually died without ever seeing that happen. Now, a year after he died, he put in his will, go ahead and buy that place if you ever can, turn it into the first museum. A year after he died, it goes up for sale, they boom, all the stuff right on in there. So, all that stuff being in there has a bit of an effect on things. You see, as I said, it has a bit of a history of its own. But then, there's the things that Robert Ripley brought along in there. There's clothes in there that are made from human bone. A couple of drums in there that are skin from human skin. Candles in there made from human fat, from a monk no less. There's instruments of torture used for rituals all over the world. You put things like that inside a building with this kind of history,
it's a monk set.
You create yourself a magnet for ghosts. So, yeah, I hope you folks have a good time there, because guess what? I'll be sending you on in without me. You see, here's the thing. When I started working here, they said there's two ways you can do this. You can work on the train, or you can work in the castle. I said I'll take the train. If something goes wrong on the train, I get to leave. If something goes wrong on the castle, I'm stuck inside with the rest of you folks. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that's true. Tracy says, what did you do differently? You were trying to put up pulses?
I sent out pulses.
He sent out pulses, yeah. No, I really am going to take this tour with Mom, because it would be a good tour. She didn't tell me where everybody is.
So if anyone is friends with that person, please text them and let them know that we're 1 block away or right over into the castle. So, all right. So.
Ding ding.
Shame. Shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame. Shame.
And Jen, yes, I have your
yeah, Kate, your meter.
Now, let me tell you one last little story. This one's just for a little bit of fun. It's one that I don't often get to tell during this part of the tour, but down on the plaza, you'll see a place, it's now known as the Teeny Martini Bar, originally known as the Matanzas Inn. Built in 1914 by a husband and wife. Does okay for a few years when the husband died. The wife, Beatrice, can't make it work for herself at all. Fortunately for her, prohibition came along. All the beer, wine, and liquor that people liked to drink in this town suddenly became illegal. And so everybody stopped drinking in this town, right? No, but didn't stop drinking. They just paid more money for it. Beatrice made friends with the rum runners who love this town. There's inlets to hide out in. Fancy hotels where people are definitely thirsty for a drink. She starts making money hand over fist. But then the FBI, they're investigating. They finally get to Beatrice. They say, do you know about the rum runners? She says, I know nothing about the rum runners. But whenever you're in town, you can say my inn for free. Now, she's not doing this out of kindness of her. She's doing this because now she will know whenever the FBI is doing their investigations. And so she sets up a plan. Now, when you go by that place, look up above. There's a widow's walk. A rail that goes all around across the top of the roof. And, whenever the FBI was out of town and rum was coming in, she'd go up to the top and she'd wave her lantern from the top, bring that rum right on in. It's a system worked that great for years. Well, she started falling in love all over again. Then the FBI, they decided to stay in town when they knew there was a big storm at sea and a huge shipment coming in. Should she send her lover out the storm or let it be taken by the FBI? Finally sent him out to sea. She never saw him alive ever again. She waited for 2 years before she finally died of a broken heart. It left the Casablanca Inn, a place with classic signs of hauntings. People check in, find their bags unpacked in the most inconvenient fashion. They find cold spots all over the building. The thing that I find most telling, sailors, ones who have never heard the story, coming in from the inlet on a stormy night, often see a lantern waving above the Casablanca Inn. It seems that after all these years, Beatrice's spirit still waits, hoping this time that storm over your love right back into her arms.
Aww.
All right.
Here we go, guys. Make sure you give us a thumbs up.
We're about to enter the most haunted building in Saint Augustine, 18 different entities, and the last thing you should do when you enter a haunted building is split up, so that'll be the first thing we do. Take this first group, walk you right over here. After that, female take the sixth coach, walk to the first coach. Please rise, we're headed over this way to the front entrance.
Get your camera ready, monkey? Did you take a lot of pictures in here? I'm not talking to you, Siri. Siri thinks I'm talking to her. Oh my gosh.
All right, good luck in there. Be well, be well. Stick together. Good luck.
I'm sticking.
Okay, I can chew, but you don't react. Oh well, we're just gonna have to hold it as we go. Thank you. Something is happening. All right, we're all put together right here before we go upstairs. If you will, how was the train? Good.
Excellent.
It's a beautiful night. You're so lucky. It didn't rain. You're not here Sunday night when it's going to be freezing. Life is grand. Thank you, Nick. See you around. Okay, Nick is shutting the door. We are now locked in. So upstairs, 2 flights. We will be upstairs for 30 minutes. I just want to make sure we're all clear. I cannot bring you back downstairs, okay? So everybody make sure that you can accomplish all of those things. It is dark upstairs. I'm talking murder. I don't hold back. So just think about it for a minute when I do the introduction here and make sure that you can do that, all right? I'm hoping you all can. Does anybody need assistance? Can everybody do 2 flights of stairs? No. Okay, so will you, really? You can't? Really? Okay. So if you can stand over by the door, if you'll let her through, please. Oh. Yeah, be careful.
Way to go, Mom. Yep, love you.
Don't you call her Speedy? Hang on a minute. Okay. I need a ride, please, from the lobby to the 2nd floor. If you'll hold up, well, this was the Moorish architecture. Beautiful building. Please look as you go along. It's dimly lit, but you can see the beauty of it. And unfortunately, what happened was these people that originally built it for themselves and their 14 girls took off during the Great Depression and left it abandoned for 16 years. And so we know what happens to any abandoned building, right? Everybody breaks in. So they broke out all glass. And then we had a lady, and it is no joke. Please hold on. Get your cameras out. Let's go see what's going on upstairs. I'll meet you upstairs, Lindsay. Thank you. Okay, just 2 of you? Yeah. You're going to leave it 2. All right. Let's head on up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you just take this on in. We're all coming in, so we need a lot of space. Do not leave that room. Oh my gosh, look at you all decked out with the camera. All right.
Oh gosh, it's dark.
So, find a spot. Do not leave the room. Lots of room over in the right corner, front back. We're all coming in. And I do need a space left for me in the doorway over there by the tattoo man. Please don't leave that room. Just find a spot. All right, we're waiting for those nice ladies in the elevator. They'll be here in just a moment. I will tell you one thing. This is one of the most active rooms in the building. You will not see me be that far in. I stand right here. There's a reason for it, but I will tell you a couple of quick things. All the people, mediums that we have come in here at midnight or 1 o'clock that bring their groups of 6 or 8 people, we allow them. They're very professional. You got it, baby? Thank you. Okay, I'll come over here. Great. Oh, yeah. And they do seances in here. They're allowed to pick any room in the building, and 9 times out of 10, they choose this one. This one was the room I was in when this lady was conducting her seance. I will tell you, it was the 2nd most frightening night of my life, was in this room. Now, I could make up some great stories for you. I don't need to do that. I'll tell you what I truly think. Where the stripes are on the wall over there used to be a beautiful mantle and fireplace. It was removed years ago because one of those mediums kept insisting there was something back there. After a long while, one of our managers gave in and took those out, which was really a shame. It was beautiful. But they did find bones back there that she had insisted upon, and they were human bones. So it's been many years ago, but I think it's still happening. And then the event I'm talking about next. On April 23rd, 1944, a gentleman checked in here by himself. We think he was probably waiting for someone, but everyone's at Easter Mass or church or brunch, somewhere other than here, when the fight starts upstairs in that corner, and it is loud. Someone is being drugged all the way across the floor and kicking and screaming and punching all the way to where that mantle is. That's why I believe it. And then finally one last, very loud, hello, and then it's quiet. He opens the door, he wants to see what's going on, and you can see the atrium very well. He sees a man dragging a woman's body across that 3rd floor atrium. He quickly shuts the door, he packs his bags, he runs downstairs, and he checks out 2 days early. And he scratches his name out very hard on that hotel registry. Obviously, he doesn't want to be a witness, but in the police report, they believe what we believe, that this man here knew that man. They were a small group of very wealthy people, but he just probably did not want to bear witness against a friend. Now, on a lighter note, they interview, looking for the witness, they interview the lady cleaning in the hall and the lady at the front desk. This is their description of our witness. He was short with brown hair. That's what's on the police report. Real helpful, right? Never to be located. But we got some really good orbs around the bug-eyed guy right there. Not you, sir, the one in the hat, right there. Okay, so I would take pictures anywhere you like. Get on our Facebook page. All of those pictures are from our guests. There are ladders out of ceilings, bases, arms out of walls. The gentleman standing out front had a half-body apparition in one of the halls a few minutes ago.
Nice.
So that's what he was showing me. I held you up for just a moment. So I don't stay in here at night by myself taking pictures. I'd love to see whatever you have. All right, we're gonna head on up to the murder suite. Come on with me. And these stairs are a bit darker, so please be careful. Can you do me a favor? Would you get free? Can you that gate you're supposed to open up the bungee? It's not opening and I couldn't get it done. If you have a minute. Yeah, I would appreciate it. All right, follow me on up. Like we have a lot more room in here, more lighting. Gonna hang out with the mummy cat. Stand wherever you like. Just pick a spot. Stand wherever you like. Come on in, find a spot. We're just awaiting the ladies from the elevator. They'll be here in just a moment. I will tell you, this is Mr. X's room and a great spot to get pictures. I will point out a couple of important spots in just a moment. I want to let those ladies, pardon me, I'm going to see if I need to open the gate. Pardon me.
Right. Yes, cotton picky right there.
The elevator used to be a lift. Yeah, imagine what it's like now.
Goosebumps on my legs.
Yeah, thank you, Lindsay. It's very slow.
Just my legs.
Pardon me. That's an
The
understatement.
minute I walked in front of that cat.
This was the premier suite in the hotel at the time. Because of the view at the time of Saint Augustine. We no longer have that beautiful view we used to have, as you can guess. But this was his room, and I told you he purchased a second room, and that was for his girlfriend, Betty Richardson. She was beautiful. She was in her 20s. She was a dressmaker from Jacksonville. Since we have kids, let's put it this way. This was an older businessman with a lot of money, and they met on weekends. Are we up to speed? Okay. So she comes later for anonymity reasons. She signs into the hotel registry, and she finds herself placed all the way in the back of the hotel. As you can guess, that's not where she's used to be. Get my drift. So she comes to address it. She's very angry. She comes to the door, and she's loud. Let me in. I thought we were going public with our relationship. And he quickly lets her in. He needs her to be quiet. And then he tells her in so many words, this is the last time you're going to embarrass me. It was a hit-the-road Betty conversation.
Oh, dear.
The bed was here, the confrontation about right here. And that's when she threatens him, I'm going to tell everybody you know. Your friends, your colleagues, your family, and your wife. That's when he grabs her by the neck and he just drags her across the room, kicking and screaming. And that's when Betty meets the mantle. This was her demise. He then laid her on the bed, wrapped her in the bed linens, and drug her through this entire building, placing her dead body back in her bathtub in her suite. And we will be heading there next. If you'll let me park away and follow me, there is a really important spot that I hope you try to get a picture. The gentleman that was in front of me got the outline, and it happens about once a month, of the creepiest picture I found. Right here. We had a nice family from Ohio, chit-chatting like we are now. And the lady was taking pictures, and then she turned to me and she said, what's that? And I said, I have no idea. We left quickly. But once a month, somebody gets the outline of that thing, and I think I pulled it up, so we'll see if I can get it in the last room. And the gentleman out there got that. So that is not a farce, that is the truth. So we're gonna head out into the atrium. We're kind of stuck together in a short space because I must trade spaces with the people from the back of the train. I must open the gate. And I want to talk about this area and what happened out here. So let's just be patient for a moment and just kind of hang together.
Rob's taking pictures, so.
We're just going to line up along the railing. Right through here, we're going to line up along the railing. We can't go any further for about 3 or 4 minutes. Thank you so much. Okay, so this glass area down here, that was an open air balcony. As everyone was having brunch there that morning, as Mr. X drug Betty's body right above her head and back onto her suite. At the same time, we have a lady up here on our 4th floor. For those of you that have been in, you have not been up there. It's not been open to the public for years. It was the penthouse suite to the hotel at the time. This is the only entrance or exit. Colin's showing you that glass wooden case. Please don't run into it, it's quite solid. Hold on for a moment, we need to let these people go through and we'll continue on. I'm looking at you. Good to see you. Watch yourself, sir. This is not open any further. Good luck to you. Maybe we'll see you now. Yes.
Oh, she did. Last time she did make me sick. I just got chills. Like, I'm just on my legs. So when I walked in that room, just on my legs, that's why I moved to the other side of the cat.
Okay, if we'll turn around this way, I want to talk about a couple of quick things. We're heading to Betty's room next. I'm going to be speaking when we get in there. If you can do a video or a live picture, that's the way to go in there. The orbs are moving so fast, it is so impressive. If you're just doing snapshots, turn your flash on and just take them. You can't stop and wait. If you see the orbs, it's too late. They're too quick. So just kind of blind take those pictures. It works. Trust me, I've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, we're doing
I'm
video.
hoping they're still in there for us. They do is whatever they want to do. So follow me. We only have a few minutes in that group. Be careful with this wooden case.
Live video or like fast? You need it on like speed mode, your camera, on like action mode. Oh, it's an ad. This is the theater. Yeah, I remember this from last time. This is where I found I think this is where I took a picture of the face, didn't I? This was where I found the face. Rob swears I'm losing my marbles, but it's the face. I'm going to find it from last year. I have a picture. I have a face from last year. I will find it, because... I think we have to sit down, right? Yeah, this is the theater that we were in last time. It's in the corners. Yeah, they're in the corner. I remember it was left or right. It's the corners. This is the corners, I remember last time. Right, you gotta go fast, like speed mode.
All right, we all need to have a seat. We will stand back up. I need everybody seated momentarily.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to point out where we got really good activity just 20 minutes ago or 30. Right here in this corner and between those curtains over there, right in there. Now, I'm not stopping you from take pictures wherever you like. A month ago, some lady got the biggest orb I've ever seen above my head. But those were real active, so you might try here first. And also, if you're videoing, I do not chase. Because they're moving, you're moving, and trust me, you're going to miss the whole show. So this was 2 separate hotel rooms. And obviously, we've removed the divider wall here. This side over here being Betty's room. So this is how it went. Mr. X drug Betty's body all this way. And remember I told you, dropped her in her bathtub. Right here, where these 3 seats are. You wrapped wet towels around her face. Tied it in knots, trying to create an illusion she died in a fire. So he wants a small diversion, sets these curtains on fire, and he's running back to his room. Remember that lady, up in the penthouse suite, her name was Ruth Pickering. She was a dear friend of Marjorie's. She let her live up there for 4 years for free. because she had a very abusive husband that ran the newspaper here in Saint Augustine. On a side note, they had a gorgeous home downtown. She never even wanted to go back. Things were going great. She's up there, she's happy, until she hears the screams of this other woman. And as I mentioned to you, she makes her way down. Well, he's already back by then. He sees her, she's got to go. He strangles her right there in the atrium and drags her body upstairs, placing her in the bathtub as well, just like Betty, with the wet towels. And then he sets our whole building on fire. So when you read the newspaper articles, it will insinuate these ladies died of smoke asphyxiation. Remember I told you all the paranormal shows have been in, and all the equipment that they use. It's an amazing experience. But they have gotten audio of Betty, and she does hang out right in here. Usually somebody's meter's going off. But let's do something that maybe you'll believe even more. This window was open in the police report when they found Betty. Right there's a fire escape. So what does that tell you? She was already dead in that bathtub, or she would have gone out that window.
Right.
Fire escape. So the same thing with Ruth Pickering. She was an avid sunbather, and her thing all the time would be to travel up that fire escape and hang out on the roof and catch sun. She was all about the sun. She would no more have jumped in her bathtub on the 4th floor, waiting to die in a fire. Remember, she'd lived here for 4 years. And you know darn well, she knew every other way to get out of here. There were at least 5. So they shoved it under the rug. We were coming back from the Depression. They didn't want anything to bother our tourism, and they just swept it under. These ladies died here. They reside here. You are welcome to stand up. I'm going to stand in the back, but please don't stand in front of people trying to take pictures. You are welcome to move around the room. You're welcome to do as you wish. We're only in here for a short time. Don't be shy. We're on a ghost tour. The pictures are phenomenal. If you can brighten your screen, my phone does not brighten, so yours might not either. But if you can see the orbs better against these red walls. Let me know if somebody starts getting those orbs. Because, did you get one?
We already got one.
Where? No, I mean, where in the room?
Oh, like,
right here?
Right over there.
Okay, so she's already got activity over here. Thank you for sharing. We all are helping each other out here.
Yeah.
We got phenomenal ones over here from the folks sitting right in here. So, we'll see where they've moved to. Don't hesitate. Take pictures wherever you like. Wow, what is happening here?
Ooh.
I don't know either.
I want to see pictures.
I have no idea. That it's massive. Oh no, that's just the vents. I will tell you. Anything you ask me is the honesty come through.
I have to go through those tonight.
Keep trying. We've got a couple of minutes.
Keep going.
Just pick a spot and be patient. I know that's hard to do, but that's the way you'll be successful. Just give it a minute. Let them come to you.
We're just taking pictures in the
And I'm
dark.
hoping.
Yeah.
Because
that way we get it shows up
That's it. Just-
better in the
just
dark
find your
because
page. And
they're
just take pictures. If
yeah,
you're just doing
like live.
snapshots,
Like she said,
and your
live.
screen doesn't light up, you're gonna have a hard time seeing them. Just take pictures. And when you go home, I
Go
have
through
many
them.
people come back on my tours to show me what they found in the corners of their pictures.
Yeah.
Put it on your laptop, something large.
Where it's bigger,
You can
yep.
possibly see everything on these little bitty screens.
No,
Even when
absolutely.
you're alone.
I think this is the room that I got the
Keep
face
trying,
in last
keep
year.
trying.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's a lot of.
I love validation, so I'm waiting. I had a medium. Did you see one? No? Maybe somebody's near you. Something is near you. What we get a lot of in here is people feeling to be touched, especially in the stairwell right behind me. And people get nauseous in this room.
It was in the other room last year. I had a headache. That was before you told me about the mantle. The minute I walked into that room, I had got
You had
like a headache.
A lot of people are very sensitive, and they don't realize what's happening. But
I was nauseous and I had a headache.
In here,
in that
this
room.
is yeah. Well, I had a medium on my tour very recently, and she came up to me right at this point, and she stood next to me very quietly. She told me her name. She told me she was a medium. Mediums come on the tours all the time, but she was the real deal. She was talking about all the things that had happened many years ago, things that you would not know from a tour. But that's not what it was about. She wanted to talk about the lady following me around in this room. She said she's wearing a dress and she's following you every time you move. And she said she's crazy about you because you're telling the truth about what happened to her. And she brings her friends in here so you get lots of pictures on your tour. That is what she said.
That's awesome.
But that wasn't her point though. She said what I really wanted to caution you about was over here in this corner, there's a very dark figure. And that's the 100th time I've heard it. Mediums always pick up on that dark corner. And she said that's not it. He's getting more angry and more angry, and I want to tell you how to protect yourself. So I'm all ears, and everybody was listening. And then all of a sudden, I got a call. It was time. We had to go down those stairs quickly. I had a train waiting, and she went out the door, and she said, I'll be back to tell you. I've been waiting. I'm waiting for her to tell me how to protect myself in this building. She said she had the key. I'd love to know.
Yes.
Maybe she'll be back.
That would be awesome.
I trust her. Oh, that's excellent. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anybody that wants to see it, what is your name?
Victoria.
Victoria has a phenomenal big giant orb flying.
Oh, wow.
So she will show it to you. Come back behind her.
That's a
I'll
good
get out of
one.
your way,
Big one.
and you guys can see it moving. See, that's why the video and the
Like
live
a
is so
video,
good.
the live
Because
pictures.
you understand it better when you see it happen.
That's in an iPhone. What do you?
Victoria, I'm so sorry.
iPhones have the live video, like the live pictures. What do you guys call that on Android? Where you take
All right, so there are
3 or
many
4
more in
pictures
here
at the same
doing
time.
thing. That's just one. So that's what you can get. Victoria,
sorry.
have you ever been on our tour before?
Well, I have actually, but I was
Did you get things on that tour?
I was real young.
Oh, okay. And so, I don't know you, right?
No.
Okay, thank you. I just want to validate that. All
It's
right,
like a
so
swipe
give
of
it one
light.
more shot. I want to give you another 30 seconds. In just a moment, we're going down these very steep stairs, and these are very active. A lady got something on the back of her neck. She felt something grab her behind me, and she pushed me.
Yes, burst. Oh, is that what it is
was
on
not a
Android?
fun-
Yeah, just
fun
put it on
night.
bursts.
But I'm telling you, the last group that just left, we're getting some great pictures in the stairwells, but please be careful. Watch what you're doing. Ma'am, you're fine. Just take your time. Lindsay's behind this door right here. She'll wait for you, okay? She'll catch you on your way out. All right, let's head on out. Lindsay, you all right there, honey? Thank you.
Oops, sorry. I lost my bam bam here. Sorry. You get something good, honey? Yeah, Rob's someone that should be sensitive.
What's that?
I'm pretty good. Like, I just felt the chills in that room on my legs only. They're saying that's good. Maybe she's happy to see you because last time I had the headache and the nausea. I'd never felt like that before. And I'm stuck back there. Yeah. That was like last year. That was like been intense. Yeah, this year was just the leg chills, but that was weird. Just my legs. Nothing else. I'm nice and toasty. I've got a Under Armour on. But yeah, look up Castle Warden Hotel, and it's legit. You can see that it shows up on the news. So Google Castle Warden Hotel, and you see that fire. You'll see that murder. Like, it really happened here. And that's usually when they have a lot of residual energy because something traumatic happened.
How long has she been missing? 25 or 25 minutes?
Maybe.
Why did you? He said, I thought she'd show me. We had to stop everything because we had trains coming. Took us 25 minutes.
for change.
I don't know how she got by the alarm, but she was sorry she did. Not from me. Whatever happened to her there, on her. I just want to make sure we have everyone. And I'm just going to get a little loud here so they can hear me around the corner. I want to thank all of you for coming and spending your evening with us here at Ripley's. We so appreciate you, we really do. We love our city, we love our history, we love this building, except for my job. I'm the last one out on Saturday night, is to turn off all the lights. My partner, my male partner, he waits by the exit. I'm on that 4th floor by myself. Yes, down 3, down 2, in closets the whole way. Now that's a tour you should go on with me, but I'm expendable, you're not. You'll be right, so you can hear me, right? Okay, so for those of you that are still awake, and I see most of you are ready for bed, right? I know. But there are usually a couple people. If you're looking for more excitement, I'm telling you, my family was here. I know you've been to the fort, but they were out there at midnight or 1 waiting for me. And they got a lady in a long dress and a pirate. Phenomenal stuff. And it stays so active out at the fort. That's my tip for you. If you have a tip for me, my tip jar is in between something more important, the brown basket where I need you to put all of your equipment, okay?
Okay.
Please enjoy St. Augustine. Have a safe New Year.
Thank
and come
you.
back and see us. We're traveling now.
Thank you. You gonna get any good pictures?
I didn't see it.
You gotta go through those pictures like on your big computer at home. Because that's when I saw the face. I had one with a face. I got one good picture last year. But I will put them on the Ohana page. If we get anything good, I'll try to pull the one up from last year. Rob's like, that ain't a face.
Have a good night.
Good night. Thank you. Like, Rob's like, that's not, but it looks like a face to me. But I have that picture. I'll dig it up because it's by date. So it'll be April of last year.
I got you again.
So it'll be the same time. But I'll have to put it on the page because I have it.
You can put
But it's not no orb. It's a face. This one is cool.
Picture of Chucky. That was cool. I didn't see that when we
Oh, Chucky? Little Chucky?
Yeah, isn't that Chucky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. It's more spooky at night. Not the building, but yeah, if you guys want to look that up and Google it and see if you find anything. But this tour is excellent. This is the second time we've taken it, and it's both been phenomenal. Both times. I learn something different every time I come.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a great
you.
evening.
It's
I
excellent.
hope you got some good stuff.
I hope so too.
Thank you
They
so much.
quite enjoyed it. Again, it was a really good tour. 2 years in a row. Nicodemus is good. He's got a lot of stories. The other guy was more different. Everybody got different styles. I mean, the one that's sensitive in the family is Rob. Like, Mom said that he should be seeing things. He has no excuse. But, you know, I don't know if he's blocked, unblocked. She tries to unblock him all the time. But Rob should be the one. I just feel it's very rare for I never see. I'll just feel, but I don't.
Scott doesn't see, but he can feel.
Yes, I feel. I don't see.
Yeah.
I didn't. Joy, actually, I felt nothing.
That room. That was before she even told the story last year. I had like a headache and nausea in that room where the cat is, because that's where she was murdered.
I've been
Vicky gave me
nauseous.
hers, and I turned in 3 of them. So
Yeah.
you're not gonna get those.
Oh, there it
The
is. Turn
K2
off
meter.
this one.
What?
Okay.
I'll upload these tonight on the iPad.
I had Jen's.
Yes.
Right, Rob knew this.
Yes.
I'm just telling you. They got rid of it.
Oh no, yeah.
Everybody said they get the heebie-jeebies.
No, every room we went into today, I felt nauseous. Every single room.
Ow, we've been out for so long.
I know.
But normally I feel something.
The only place I got anything was in the theater room.
Yeah.
As I walked past the corner on the left side of the screen, at the front of the room where the screen was where we were sitting.
Right. That's
Where did she say
true.
was the dark corner?
The left corner. Like if that's the screen, it's the one on the left.
Okay, that was the corner that I walked past.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know, I just thought it was funny about those girls.
What girls? Oh, the girls that got murdered, yeah.
No, the girls on the trolley that were
That
mad.
had to get into their spot. It's like, are you kidding?
It was
They
so
wanna
funny
sit next to
because
you.
The second time, they stood there for like a good 5 minutes before they decided to get back on the trolley and had to sit two in front of us. I was like,
Oh, Ruby says maybe because you're new, you're the one that's getting nauseous and uncomfortable. I said maybe they're getting comfortable with me because it was her last year. Maybe.
Maybe Vicky's just sick of me. And she
No, last year it was
eat
me.
popcorn.
Yeah.
I'll never look at that thing again and not see that freaking chocolate cake log.
Ah, from
Everyone
France.
gives
Oh, gosh.
Oh my god. Oh,
No, I'm
that's
good.
right,
I'm
that
good.
log thing with the
That we get every
pinwheel.
year.
That it looks like the pinwheel inside. The
Swiss colony.
That's it. Well, it's
Swiss cake rolls.
That's it.
But Swiss colony is like a mail order thing or whatever. We get one every year, and it's
Yeah, my mom sends us. Actually, she just sent us one for Christmas this year.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I'll have to go look at the photos and upload those really quick when I get to the room and see if I can find any. And not just my neck hurts because my neck hurts. But it's always the neck pain and then like the head pain. It's always like It's always like right here and then like your neck. You know what I mean? It's just a thing. It's a thing. Oh, okay. There's nothing they can do. They got their family. If they want help, they'll get help.
Shouldn't they be calling an ambulance or something?
No. You let it right out.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you have to do.
She may need to.
Not what you can do.
No.
You gotta write it out.
Gotta write it out. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. You just make sure she turn her to the side so she doesn't aspirate. That's it. Plus, nurses aren't covered by Good Samaritan.
I know. Oh no, I remember when
You
we
can't
were
touch
at
anybody.
Beach Club. Remember that mom that went off?
Bye.
We were at Beach Club the one day
And I
a
seen
couple of
him
years ago.
starting to fall out of the booth. And we were at the table right next, and I reached out and grabbed him. And she smacked my hand and said, "You let him fall." Whoa.
Who, the man?
No,
The mom.
The mom. Her son.
He was on the booth, and he stood up on the chair, and he was like maybe 4, and he started to fall, and he grabbed the table, and he's upside down getting ready to fall. And I grabbed him, and she looked at me, and she smacked my hand.
And she's like, just let him fall. It's like...
I'm like, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was bad.
Yeah, it's her kid, I guess.
Yeah, and the mom was like, just let him fall. And it was like, okay, so he falls, hits his head. I mean, you've seen the tables at Beach Club.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, at the ice cream restaurant. You know, there at Peaches and Cream. It was like...
Okay, well, I guess I want to, Is there a quick way to recover from physical reactions of the experiences of cleansing of any type? Sage yourself. Okay. Are you guys back? I don't know if can you see. I can't tell. It kicked me out and I came back in. Although I'm surprised it didn't do that when I was in there, like except for like once. Or is it still spinning? Up, hang on, let me go out and come back in because of the reaction. Nope, just to refresh, we're outside now.
She's coming back.
Yep. Oh, that's a legit seizure. Yeah. That sucks, yeah. But there's nothing to do. No. Somebody was just having a seizure, actually, but she's a known epileptic, but this little girl was just having a seizure. Little girl, teenager. But I'm telling you, reactions to things, she probably got a reaction, or just maybe being scared. So, just trying to be polite. Stand over here. She's good. She's coming back out. Oh, they do. Yeah, she's okay. Her mom's there holding her, made sure she was on her side, and she's coming back up. She's coming out of it. Yeah. Well, it could be the stress, could be just being scared, or she could be sensitive to it, but she's good. Yeah, they're okay. The people were just making sure if they needed anything or to call 911 or anything. Mom was like, no, just gotta write it out. I'm like, yeah, just being polite. You know, but I was telling him, you gotta write it out. But that's good. That's a good mom. She knows what her has to go there.
He just told me, he goes, yeah, she's having a seizure. Rob said, well, I'm a nurse, so I just wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, I appreciate that. So
Now's the time to be at the lights. There's no one there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, though, is if you have a license to practice, you're not covered by Good Samaritan because you're not a Good Samaritan. You're a licensed medical personnel. Anything happens, they can sue you. That sucks, you know.
I know,
so
you're trying to do the right thing and it can come back and bite you.
You're right. I mean, I worked in the ER for 11 years, so I see that more than he does. He's in the OR. He's in they're pre-packaged, but it's time to get there.
On a tree.
Yeah.
That looks like a house.
Log. Yeah, right there. It is spooky.
I wonder
Hey,
how
Brad.
you were trying to sit in the chair.
Think
Well-
the distillery tour still open?
Good Lord, the distillery tour. He is just all about this distillery tour.
Go see if it's fun.
It is.
Might be. The ice plant was abandoned for like 45 years, so it was great. Again, another excellent tour. They did such a good job.
I have to admit, this was fun. I mean, like I said, we've never ventured anywhere past.
Yeah, Rob's over there right now.
Past
Yeah, Rob's over
everything.
there. Just making sure they need any help. Plus, he's a guy. You need boys to help you up. Yeah. Well, it could be she got scared. It could be anything. They always have to adjust medication. Or she could be like sensitive, because it is like last time I get a full-blown like headache and nausea, and that could trigger a seizure for somebody who has seizure disorder.
The medicine that I take, the Topomax,
Topomax,
whatever it's called, it technically is for seizures,
Mhm,
which
mhm.
I don't have them, but I take it for a
But
headache.
you were
I take for
susceptible
migraines.
for 'em.
Right, because of,
You know,
yeah.
I mean, I'm susceptible to a seizure, which, thank God I've not had one, but there's still a chance that I could have one.
Oh, yeah, they have the,
You
but
know,
that's why you take it.
You know, because of the,
You know.
trauma that I've had. So.
Right. Or then for like somebody, a young person, they're still growing, so they need to adjust medication, especially with kids, like teenagers, they're still growing. So your body changes, your hormone changes, they have to adjust levels, especially seizure medication or combinations of both. Kids are always going through like adjustments.
Well, her leg's not shaking anymore, so
Mhm.
I think she's out of it.
It takes a while. It takes them 30 minutes to come back.
I grew up with my neighbor across the street.
Yeah.
And she would come over, and I'll never forget it. I was home sick from school.
It's a full tonic-clonic
and she
seizure. It
came
takes a
over,
minute.
and my mom, and she had the grand malls.
Mhm,
And
It's
she
a full
knocked on the door. My
tonic-clonic.
mom answered.
Mhm.
I answered the door, Delphine.
Keep them on their side,
And I
that's
answered
all.
the door, and she fell right there on the porch and started jerking out, screaming, "Mom, Mom!" I was only 9, 10 years old. And my mom was there, and she had to hurry up, and she's screaming across the street, "Edward," her husband, you know.
Oh.
And they come running because she's having a grand mal seizure right now.
Especially when you don't know.
Oh, she never had it before?
Right.
Oh, it's
You
her
know.
first
Oh,
time.
no, 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 no.
Oh, she wasn't known.
Mom didn't know what to do.
My mom knew it. I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The neighbor. Okay.
As a young kid.
Yeah.
Oh, we just finished the ghost adventure tour, the ghost tour. The last building we do is Castle Warden Hotel, which is Ripley's, believe it or not, is haunted by 18 entities. So if you look up Castle Warden Hotel, but at the end of the tour, this always happens. Last time I had a headache. Last time the lady also had a headache. Like she didn't feel good. Like she, and now it was, this is like every time I come, something happens to somebody on the tour. I'm not even kidding you. It's not even a joke. It's not even funny, but legitimately, yeah, I just had the chilly legs this time, and you got a little nauseous. Last time I had the full headache and nausea, like all of a sudden in that room. And that was before she told me what happened in that room. I didn't know what happened in the room. I was standing by the mantle.
Oh, okay.
That's why I didn't know. I ain't standing next to that this time. I was like, no, ma'am, I'm going to go over here because I know what's over there. Yeah, Rob's over there just helping him out. It is. It's crazy. No, yeah, one of the folks that was on that tour with us.
What his name was?
He said, if you didn't enjoy this tour, my name's Tim.
Oh, yeah,
okay. I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
he said my name.
Yeah, but it was
and
super
then he,
awesome.
Like,
It's
hesitated. I'm like, did he not remember what
Yeah,
his
we
name
had
was?
Nicodemus Frost. That was the name of our guide. He was really, really, really good. But they do these tours starting at 8 o'clock on Guy. She's good? Okay.
Yeah, she's
All right. Yeah, Brad's just joining us, but it was an excellent. Just to make sure.
Why is he standing here?
Oh, no.
Well, yeah, I've done
The guy that
seizures
the
a lot.
crutches. Yeah, Scott had said that you.
But it's happened before. No, they're okay. Mom's okay now. I think she's a known epileptic, but you know it's still kind of spooky every time it happens. So.
This is spooky.
It's like you can stab yourself in the eye with these that are
It's
hanging
only
down
like
so
neck. Yeah, every time I go in there, it's like the back of my head.
Oh my God, a raccoon.
There's a raccoon right there
Oh.
by the bush, just walking up right now to the vending
Oh,
machine.
he's so cute.
I would
Is
go
that
up and try
Rocket?
to hold him.
Hi,
He looks kinda
Rocket.
Like Ryleigh.
It's Rocket.
Taking him home for Ryleigh.
It's
Not
Rocket.
doing it. It's Rocket.
Oh, that commercial where the lady needs glasses and she thinks it's her
Elf?
dog.
Remember Elf? Look at you.
Oh yeah.
And the rat.
The raccoon jumped
Yeah,
in.
it is pretty awful. I mean, it's okay. Mom was. I could hear Mom saying, "Oh, it's okay, honey. It's okay." Like she knew. Good. Oh, okay.
got chills.
Oh my God! Look at the raccoon. He's literally like right there.
He's just chilling.
Oh my God,
Oh,
chilling.
maybe we shouldn't hang out. By the way, I don't know if you know. Oh, maybe it's just in Sanford, but we had a notice go out that rabies was going.
No, they're rabid. You
So
don't
we should
go.
probably not hang around.
Hey, raccoon.
Hey guys, just so you know, there's a raccoon right there.
Just be careful. Oh, the puppy, yeah. Just in case you want to get rabies, you know.
The raccoon is bigger than your dog.
Yeah, well, yeah. Puppy don't want to get rabies. Yeah.
He's walking off course.
It's an alligator. No, Rocket is a raccoon from Rocket is the raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy. Hi, Pepperoni. Oh, little muffin over here. Oh, yeah, there you go. Take good pictures. Oh my gosh, how cute. No, you can't. You can't. No, that's what I was trying to explain, Mallory, is that medical professionals are not covered by Good Samaritan. He doesn't touch anybody. No, I was trying to explain to Mallory, oh, maybe you should just be cleared and carry a medical bag. No, medical professionals are not covered by Good Samaritan law. When I sell headlights, no, I don't touch nobody. You can't. I mean, Vicky, because she's not a medical professional, she can go help somebody. If somebody that has a license to practice medicine, you cannot. You're not covered under, you can get sued. You don't touch anybody. Right, but you technically could you could do like Good Samaritan law, but medical professionals, because they're not a Good Samaritan, they're a trained professional, medical professional, they're not covered by the Good Samaritan law. That is the first thing they teach you. It's kind of sad.
Are they still sitting there? She's still sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I want to tell them that they shouldn't hang out.
I mean, he can help them, but he shouldn't actually lay hands on anybody unless they can call 911. That's what you should be doing anyway. You can't really do anything and have equipment here. Technically, anybody that has a license to practice medicine is not covered by Good Samaritan law. You could sue them because they're technically not just a random person on the street helping you. If something happened, they are a licensed medical professional. They're not covered by that law, that Good Samaritan, help your neighbor out law. Unfortunately, it's not. So it's different for medical professional. So sometimes if you see somebody who's, a medical professional, not unwilling, but will come and help, but maybe not touch the patient, that's because of that. You call 911. That is your best thing to do. It'd be like, hey, I got my phone right here. I'm calling. That's the first thing you do anyway. Call 911. We got to walk. But we can end over here. But yeah, you couldn't do it. Yeah, it's Good Samaritan law. Yeah, it's just law, unfortunately. But anybody, if you're a regular person and you want to help somebody, of course you're covered by that. But more likely, medical professional are different. It's just different. I know, it sucks that it's that kind of society, but it's just the way it is. But it was super fun. What did you guys think? Did you love it? Isn't it good? It's another good year. Another good tour. Whew. Yeah, I went over there and just talked to the folks just to make sure they were okay if they needed anything. You can do that.
They're used to dealing with, so
right.
Nobody was panicking, so I just went.
I could hear mom. Mom was very it's okay, sweetie. I could hear the mom. She was very calming and it's okay. Just write it out. I could hear her. Good job, mom. Good job. Mm-hmm.
Happy's glowing balls.
It was amazing. They had a good time. Well, we're gonna check on the pictures, and if we see any pictures, I'll post it up on the Ohana page because we're all about the good pics. I'll probably just post them up there, see if you guys see anything. Maybe you can see something more than I can. We got them all. I'm going to upload them. I'll upload it on the iPad too because I want to see them in a bigger thing. I want to see them not my little itty bitty phone. I want to see it on a bigger screen to see what's going on. But again, if you're in Saint Augustine, it is the Ripley's Ghost Adventures Tour. Again, the second year in a row, amazing experience. It is just a really good tour. I like it far better than Ghosts and Gravestones because it's the real deal. Ghosts and Gravestones, more the jump scares, like Halloween Horror Nights. You want scare actors popping out at you, then that's the tour you take. You know, I'm all for the real deal. So I love it. Yeah, I will. Yeah, exactly. Tracy can take a look at it too. Absolutely, Tracy, because that's like 2 years in a row we've had a good time, you know, like, you know, and it's great. Like, I really would want to do this with somebody who's got more of a medium ability that can actually see, because I would just be curious to, like they said, mediums take the tours all the time and they tell them they see things, and I think that's really, really awesome, you know, that they could do that unless they know what to do. Christmas shop, it's the Mitchmas shop. Don't get killed, y'all. Oh my goodness gracious. Don't die.
Don't die.
I call 911 for you. Oh lordy. Yes. Yeah, it's super good. It's great. Oh yeah, Saint Augustine is awesome, Ruby. You would totally love it. We did another ghost tour. We did the distillery tour on the earlier trip, and that was fun. That was a highlight of the trip for Scott. It's like best thing ever. It was good. It was a good tour. So, yeah, let's just end the stream right here. I have good light because it's good light.
Okay.
Everybody, yep.
I'm here.
The Mitchmas shop, yes. But, okay. What happened? Wait, what happened? Just trying to catch up. But I will post those photos and page. I'm good. All right, guys, I know y'all scared now, but I hope you guys had a good time. 2 years in a row. Oh, hey, Sushi Me. Hey, guys, thank you guys again so much. Now it's your turn to make some magic. Comment, like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. And thank you again to our Legacy Ohana Patreons. Check out our links below to help us out.
Y'all make this happen.
Making it happen. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Kept pulling
Don't
my
be
hair.
scared. Don't be scared.